All right, what's up, everybody? What's going on?
We're here.
We're here.
That was like kind of dry though. You know?
Well, we're not. This is a pre-show, so
I know, but it was like
we bring the excitement. The show starts.
We bring the excitement from the show starts. What's good, y'all? Yeah, we back. I know it's been a minute since I've been on the show. Thank y'all for your concerns, your love letters, your wanting to know where the hell T.O. was at, DJ Red Flags, and I just appreciate you guys. You know, all my fans, thank you guys. Live and well.
You are straight up the hill. That's the hilly shit. That's some Randy Orton shit. Some RNN. Thank you for the concerns, the letters they following in. I can't read them all at once. Yeah. And shout out to that nurse that gave me a nice little massage. You know?
But yo, thank you so much because I do not give a fuck about that. Because I'm here. My presence is a present. You're welcome. Drink it in, man. Drink it in.
How about this one? I don't know why he did this. What he should be saying is happy birthday to our nephew.
Hold on, before the happy birthday, hold that can one more time.
Huh? What?
There's only one way to drink a Mountain Dew, and it's hard.
Oh. Look at Chris like, excuse me?
That right there. That right there. I've been trying to get Mountain Dew to bring me this. I got the commercial. I can like, there's only one way to drink Mountain Dew, and it's hard.
It's on hills.
It's the best drink ever. It's the best drink ever. T.O., we here. I love that. I've had every single flavor. If y'all ain't had hard Mountain Dew yet, go get you a
taste. And it's sugar free, y'all. And it's sugar free.
Chris, you ain't had a hard Mountain Dew?
So if you're trying to watch
Mountain Dew, that's all it is.
First of all, I don't drink piss, so
it's
not.
It's not.
It's delicious.
And it's,
that's what. Yeah,
Blast. It's Baja Blast.
I'm good.
You can't hit on Baja Blast. I don't care.
Y'all can keep it.
Have you had the live wire? Have you had the live wire?
No, you can keep it. No.
Have I had it yet?
No, don't want it.
T.O., every flavor hit. The worst one is probably the regular. But other than that, all the other flavors hit.
Bet. I'll take. You know what? I accept the challenge.
Bet. If I can find you a case, I'm gonna send you. Like, bro.
Okay.
I had that case.
There's a liquor store right across up the block around the corner.
I feel like Stone Cold Steve Austin drinking them things. My son was talking about like, give me another.
T.O., did you find a Chinese restaurant
out here yet?
Yes.
So there's a few, but
my
wife and I are kind of skittish about it because you know, like we're still new around here. So I'm just gonna jump off because I've been like the dead ass. I've been fiending for some egg foo young, but I'm skeptical about it because there's only one way I had the best egg foo young. And I was back home. You know, the egg patties and the gravy is separate. It's just a certain way to do it. And then I was doing my chicken wings and my pork fried rice, but the wings have to be a certain size. Back in New York, we don't call them wings; they're pigeon wings. They're literally that big.
They look like they're on steroids.
They're mutant chicken.
They look like they're on steroids.
No, because think about it. It wasn't like $2.50. You get 2 chicken wings and French fries for $2.50. For $5, yeah, $2.50 in Brooklyn. That's why $2.50. 2 chicken wings. It said 2 chicken wings and pork fried rice. It's $2.50. But you get the 4 chicken wings, pork fried rice for $5, and that's a whole meal.
And
it's that combo.
Don't forget the itis that comes after that.
Yeah, and don't forget the $1 iced tea.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Big ass.
Well, I know what I'm getting this. I'm heading down to my local China.
I'm telling you right now, you have to get that Chinese store iced tea. I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker hits you sideways.
The cup is like this.
It's like
big.
this size.
Well, I can't get my go-to used to be like pork fried rice with the crab ragoon, but I can't get crab ragoon because my body decided, hey, let's be allergic to shellfish this year.
The iced teas for $1, it comes in something like this.
Yes,
I know it hit.
Yes,
I know it hit.
I'm telling you right now, man. And you had to get duck sauce on your rice. Duck sauce.
Yeah, I had to let the crab ragoon go. I was so hurt.
Crab ragoon. Oh, y'all fancy.
Hey,
my stomach won't allow them things.
If we getting y'all hungry, y'all might as well get something to eat now.
Shellfish. So no more shrimp. All that gone. Crab legs gone.
Oh,
Said, how could you?
crab legs gone.
Gone. No more.
I'm a crawfish type of guy.
And I can't get that.
Hey, real quick, shout out to the Yankees for winning the season.
Oh God! Back to back, 15 runs.
Beat the Brewers, beat the Brew Crew.
Thank you. As a St. Louis Cardinal fan, we hate the Brewers, so thank you for that.
Oh wow!
Send the Milwaukee Brewers home.
Oh yeah, they are rivals. So it's Brewers, Pirates, and Reds. They are big. Oh, and
the Cubs.
The Cubs.
So. That's our rivals.
Definitely the Cubs.
Cubs rivalry died down at like.
No.
It's
The Cubs rivalry for St. Louis died down after Batman.
Not really, because after I brought that Yankee jersey for
Batman fucked that shit up. The Cubs weren't winning, so it wasn't really a rival.
No, it's still there, but it used to be like big. Like you could not wear no Cubs gear. Like it died down a little bit. It's more mutual now. After they got that ring, it became mutual. But before that, blue and red, it was on site.
Hang war.
Yo, Jason, I'm telling you right now, it's iced tea in New York. You have to go to the Chinese restaurant. You can't go to a fancy one. You gotta go to one at the corner. And $1.
One Chinese restaurant.
What you want?
$1 iced tea was like this. So what we used to do, right? Check this out. We used to drink like probably this much of it, and then we go to the liquor store and get the pre-made Long Island iced tea, and top it off. And go to the Deuce. Go to the Deuce. And mind you, the Deuce is 42nd Street, but New Yorkers, we don't call it 42nd Street. We call it the Deuce. Go to the Deuce and just...
Hold on. Let me help them out there. When you get to New York, okay, don't say 42nd. Don't say
Times Square.
40. Don't say 42. Don't say the 42th Street. Don't say that. You go. You already know you're tourists, right? Don't say that. Don't even say the number right. Just say 42nd. Don't say street or avenue. Say 42nd. They know what the fuck everything else.
The Deuce. It's like, I'm trying to go to the Deuce. Yeah.
Yo, you say that they go actually they go.
As soon as I get up, hey, I'm trying to go to the Deuce.
They gonna look at you like right. They gonna look at. They said they're like hold on.
Yo,
you got wire. Come here.
All right, fellas, y'all ready?
Yes, go.
Chris was like, I didn't do none of that.
What?
Chris like, no. Chris
do
like,
what?
I didn't do nothing.
You didn't go like, hey, take me to the Deuce. I didn't do none of that.
The fuck? Okay. Anyway, so everybody, we got special guest, Tiberius Asante. He will be joining us for about an hour. We're going to be doing
He's a big dude.
Yes,
big
he
dude.
is. Yes, I have not met him. I would love to meet him, but yeah, this man is a complete powerhouse. He's a monster for a reason. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little promo video about him, and then T.O.'s gonna conduct the interview. So and then the second half, we're gonna have some guests that's gonna come on, and we're gonna be talking about the whole situation with Swerve. You know, his title reign dividing the Black community. So we're also going to discuss that. So remember to share, like, comment on this podcast. Please make me proud, because this is my last podcast and then I'm taking a break. I do not know how long I'm going to be gone for, but please make me proud this evening.
He's going to rehab. That's all. He's going to rehab.
Yes, I guess I am. But yeah, let's put the clip for Mr. Tiberius. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start.
Where's my remote?
Can you guys see us on YouTube?
Where's my frappuccino?
Are we on? Hold on a second. Hang on. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's have a wonderful podcast, and we'll be right back.
I'm a motherfucking chainsaw. See everything and remain raw. Why you think we brought Q unique and slain for? The same reason that Henry VIII was king for. The same reason Kaczynski was in the ring for. The thoughts going through Tyson mind in his ring walk. If it's beef, I suggest to you that you bring talk. Everything is more merciless than a Ming thought. You in county and thought that you speaking Bing talk.
I feel how I feel cause I was born to kill. Ain't no love seen the devil done stole my soul. I feel how I feel cause I was born to kill. Put the metal in your mouth like you was rocking braces.
After the game ends, I'm blasting from Gravesend. You rapping for gay men, I'm a master of mayhem. The city's a pool of devils and sin. I give you the tools that'll sever your skin. The hands of a track assassin, choking the victim, keeping the gap from blasting. I'm hoping and wishing the streets let me stack from rapping. I'm speaking the crack, holding a magnum cannon. You slamming.
I feel how I feel cause I was born to kill. Ain't no love seen the devil done stole my soul. Cause I was born to kill. Metal in your mouth like you was rocking.
I'm ghetto like strawberry in a limo.
Yes, Lord.
Ziggy the Beast.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Red Flags.
The King 8-Bit. The Holy Hill.
The
Wrestling historian.
Rocky Reese.
Keeping it real, keeping it trill. The real Carly. The Emmett Storm. Zanzibar El Jefe.
The Enforcer. Together, we are heels for life, bitches.
System 1 loaded.
What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in Zamunda. I got my fucking voice back. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
It's a glorious day. Glorious day.
Glorious. Yes, glorious. So everybody, welcome to episode 253. I am one of the hosts, Mr. Team Bring It. I'm excited for this interview with Tiberius Asante. Mr. T.O. is going to conduct this interview for an hour. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the second hour. We're going to bring on some more guests. And we're going to talk about events from last week in the wrestling world. So without further ado, Tiberius Asante.
We don't have our
Yo. What's up? It's Asante, brother. Asante.
I'm sorry, my man.
Don't make him
My
mad.
man, bro.
Don't make me pop the trunk. Don't make me pop the trunk, bro.
I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tiberius.
Don't start, nigga. Don't start.
Don't piss him off. Please don't piss this man off. Because, hey, Chris, I ain't got enough money to sit there and hire a bounty man. I can't hire nobody to come get you. I'm sorry. John Wick is on vacation. You know, the Taken dude is old as hell. You know, my knee hurt, so I ain't help. And this motherfucker.
I mean, my knee fucking hurt too. Shit, goddamn.
My knee hurt.
What?
Dude, my back and body hurts.
Listen, I feel like Nancy Kerrigan for real. Shit,
Ladies and gentlemen,
for real.
Tiberius Asante.
Yes.
No, man, y'all do it wrong. This is the 1CW undisputed Black Tag Team Champion for 6 months undefeated. The one-time king of the 304 champion at the ATCW Atlantic Terror Championship Wrestling. MLW Boombaye train line twice. MLW backstage work. The first person to kidnap Ruthless Lila and raise hell in Prolific.
Well,
this man faced Jose Edwards twice. And Mr. Grimm. And defeated Mr. Smiley at Pro Wrestling Magic at his debut by DQ. This is the man monster. The one and only that, know what? Better hide your girl, because he gonna take her around the world. Tiberius, the man monster. Asante.
What up? Yo, he killed it. He didn't mess up. You know, my man was afraid. Like, he was like, yo, I don't want to mess this up. Put me in the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
I was not afraid. Don't be putting words in people's mouth. Don't put no notations in their head.
He definitely didn't want to get in that trunk, though.
Nah, he didn't want that trunk space.
No.
don't make me put the lay on. You know what I mean? I'll put my
Oh,
head of
shit.
the turntables lay
Hey.
on.
Hey, I told the ancestors I was going to handle this one, so you ain't got nothing to worry about, brother.
So, the first question I need to know, and my brothers know I ask this question every single person that we have interviewed here. Who was the first wrestler to bust your ass?
The first wrestler to bust my ass. Technically speaking, it would be Mark and Jay Briscoe because they were the ones that trained me first. Like my first time actually getting in a professional ring was with Mark and Jay Briscoe, and yeah, they beat they. We did like
The
a four corners,
Briscoes?
like yeah, man. Mark and Jay.
Whoa,
Them
that's
boys bust that
Whoa,
dope.
ass.
That's
Oh my
dead ass. I
oh,
god.
so
swear,
that's
like
why you.
on my son.
How
That's
was
what's
that? I
up.
mean, how was that being trained by arguably two like one of the best tag teams in the world? How was that like
Man,
being by them? Like, can you go through how that worked and like how how the day to day operations was with them and like how each personality helped mold who you are today?
so I got pretty lucky. Like I was hanging out with a couple friends. We was doing, of course, backyard wrestling before we went pro. And a guy was like, "Hey, the Briscoes wanted to know if they could train you, if they could use your ring, so they can work on some stuff." And we was like, "Heck yeah!" And so Jay would reach out to me, Mark would reach out to my boy Josh, and then we'd meet up. And then that's how I met up with Ty Austin as well. Shout out to Ty Austin. I met him through Mark and Jay Briscoe as well because when I pulled up there, I seen Travis Banks and I seen Ty Austin, this little white kid. I was like, okay, and like it was like when the schedule that they had at that time, because yeah, I think ROH 2005, you know what I'm saying, 2006, 2007, 2008, you know what I'm saying, like they would give us some training whenever they could, and to get that training was like it is. I'll never forget it. It's a lot of memories, you know what I'm saying.
Nice.
That's awesome. So who's on your hill Mount Rushmore?
Ha! Let's go, Triple H.
Which version of Triple H though? Which version?
Oh, Triple H goes on my top heel. He's like my top heel. When I study tapes, that's Triple H with the heel stuff, man. The cerebral assassin. Chris Jericho. We're doing back. I'm not talking about this Chris Jericho. We're going back. Attitude Era, Philly. Like, you know what I'm saying? MJF. MJF now is the greatest heel of all time. Like, that's hands down.
Indeed.
Let's see. I like Joey Janela when he does in his little badge, like being a little asshole in GCW. Where we at? What's that? 4?
That's 4.
That's 4.
That's 4.
One more. Mm-hmm.
And I'll say I like well, Kane. Kane was heel technically when he first debuted and stuff. He was the you know what I mean, the bad man. So I put him up there because that's one of my favorites.
Come on, okay. No, we're in the middle of the show and just chokeslam everybody.
That's just off the top.
Yeah. No. That's exactly how, I mean, no Diddy. That's how you want it.
No doubt.
Take that. Let's go.
So we kind of dappered in, kind of like took our toes in the water with you and how you got started. Give us a little bit more on how you got started, how long you've been wrestling, where have you been wrestling? Just give people who don't know you, I mean, open the book, open the floodgates, and let us know what's going on. Let us know about you.
Got you. So like I said, I started backyard wrestling like most people probably did before I went professional. I went professional officially in 2016 when I finally met Sean Hardy. And he gave me a chance with Spine Busters Academy. So I trained in there. That was after the Briscoes. So I went there, trained there, got to do a couple shows. I was training somewhere else, and then I got injured, so I took some time off. And then I came back full time in the end of 2021. And I hit up Sean Hardy, and that's how I got back into it again and been going full steam. And then I started training with Workhorse Training Facility, which is ran by Sean Carlson and Mark Hora. Shout out to them, who also works for 1CW. Sean Carlson, I do believe, is half owner. If not, I think he sold his side. I'm not sure. But yeah. if it wasn't for them to keep the training going, you know what I'm saying, to keep bettering myself, bettering my education and everything. And so yeah, I've been going since 2021 as far as like fully going nonstop.
Nice.
And yeah, and like I said, training with them, like to get the TV. Like Sean Hardy was like, I need you to get this TV training because we're getting TV time. I'm like, say less, you know what I'm saying? So I did that, and it was some bumps along the way, but it made me a better man. I definitely learned a lot about the business before I had learned about stuff. I didn't know I had an ego at one point, so it definitely humbled myself with going through 1CW. That's
You
why
not
I
having
love
an ego?
it.
What?
Nah, bro, I was young and just, you know what I'm saying? I used to let a lot of stuff, like, I would be like, yeah, I was trained by the Briscoes, thinking it came off like that, but it would come up, oh man, yeah, I was trained by the Briscoes. I know what I'm like, nah. There's still stuff that I needed to learn, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I definitely cooled my britches and definitely humbled myself.
So
Very.
what did like during your training and the injuries, like what part of it like made you better than what you were yesterday?
Man, look, I was in a bad spot before I came back into professional wrestling. I was involved with drugs, and if it wasn't for professional wrestling, especially going with the mental health thing that I had going on, professional wrestling saved my life. You feel what I'm saying? It gave me a reason once to stop doing things, to stop doing the self-destruction thing, to work on my mental health and try to be a better person. To see that people do care about you, like wrestling, like. You know, we all feel like we're the outcasts, and then wrestling's like the misfit family that everyone fits in. You know what I'm saying? So got welcome with open arms, and I really haven't looked back. Like I really treat 1CW like family. You know what I'm saying? Like, wrestling saved my life.
Did you ever feel at one time, like when you first started, then after the injury, and then when you came back from the injury, did you feel that you had to work 3 times, 4 times, 5 times harder than the next man? Or did you feel that, you know, I'm back, you know, I'm a big guy, I'm African American, I'm bigger than most guys, no Diddy, that
Stupid.
At that time in the indies, like in the indie scene, that you had to work harder than a white wrestler? And how did you go about that? Or did you have to, like, did you ever come across that roadblock or that hurdle? And how did you overcome that?
All right, so my mindset when I was like rehabbing and like decided that I actually wanted to come back was, all right, look, we are not 20 something anymore. We're 30. We're 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? We got to make this count. So I put all chips in. You feel what I'm saying? And I also knew, like, you gotta think, I came back 2021, so we had the whole the videos of black people getting fucked up every which way and how. You know what I'm saying? So I also wanted to add it to that aspect. Look, I want to do this, but I also want to do a meaning to it. So that's where I was like, let me do something with like the African culture or something, just something that I can make proud and say like, okay, a black person, like black people do belong here, African people do belong here. You feel what I'm saying? Not just a white man's sport. This is not just the white man's world. We can do this. We can turn this some bitch up. You feel what I'm saying? Put some style, some swag to it. So that's where I went with it. You know what I'm saying? And like again, shout out to Sean Hardy again because he saw potential. Like every time, he's always been fair when it comes to the black community, when it comes to professional wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Sean Hardy for always giving me an opportunity and never being one of those promoters.
Cool. And Sean Hardy was he was a white dude or was he?
Yeah. He's a white dude. He runs 1CW. That's his baby.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so a couple months ago we had Mr. Isaiah Wolf here, and he said that this whole thing about you ducking him. I mean, like we're ducking him from the smoke. I just want to clear this out because you know, I mean, this whole thing with Lala and Big Daddy, and then with Wolf, and then it's like I just want to know: were you really ducking the man?
Bruh, first of all, I'm 6'7", 300 pounds. Who ducking?
Yeah, but
I can duck and he's still gonna see me. Look, so we were supposed to throw hands for the second time at Pro Wrestling R, but something happened to Ron, unfortunately, and he couldn't do the event because of a tragic event that happened. And so we never actually got the tangle up. Oh, there we go. So we never got to do our fight, you know what I'm saying? But I told Wolf, and I'm still playing these games with him anytime. You know what I'm saying? They still ain't get their look back. They still got to get their get back, and they not gonna get their get back because I'm always 2 steps ahead of them. They make their little move. I'm already over there.
So right here, I'll put you on the spot. All right, I'll put you on the spot right here.
Let's do it
right now. Cut the promo. Let's hear it.
Mr. Wolf. So let me put it to you like this. Me and the ancestors, we already been on this journey, Wolf. We've already been in this journey. We've already walked this path. It is time for us to finally write the final chapter. It is finally time for us to write the final word in this chapter book that we have been writing for so long now. Everybody is tired of the talking. They're tired of the games. They really want us to put up or shut up. So here's a challenge. From Man Monster to American Gangster. Let's finally settle this. Let's see who is the better man. Let's see who can do this. Let's see who's got the hands. Anytime. Pull up. Pull up.
Man, I feel like
Wow.
I'm ready to see this fight. That's what I'm ready to see.
Take my money now.
I mean,
bro,
take my money.
I wanna because I was supposed to be at that show. I bought the ticket. I wanted to see it. We was engaged in it, of course, because every time if I wake up, I see something from you, especially when you got Lala in them. And I was like, yo, do you see this? And T.O. see it, he put it on there. We was all interested because, we was invested in it. But
because we started the shit. We started a lot of the shit, though.
Yeah, so we was mostly invested in it. So I brought the ticket. I'm like, I got to see this shit live. I got to see the end of this shit. And then, what happened, but I'm telling you, if it happens, especially in the same place, Jersey, I'm there. I'm there, brother. I gotta see this.
Oh, this is when that happens, man. It's got to be. I hope it's at the Mecca. Like that would be nice if we could have the Pro Wrestling Magic. Hey, Steve, I'm talking to you. Hey, in my DMs, baby.
So my question is, I just got this question. Like you were dating Lala, but then you kidnapped her. Like what? Was that like mind games or like was you using Lala to get to Wolf?
The whole time, the whole idea was the fact that she's got this. See, Lala has something lying dormant inside her, or no longer dormant. As you can see, my life has been hell the last couple of weeks. So what happened was we saw something in Lala that we were trying to open up to you to help her. You know what I'm saying? And the idea was to get the gold. I was going to get the belt from Isaiah Wolf. I know that was her leader, but knowing that she had that certain something lying dormant in her, she was going to follow the path that we have chosen. Mm-hmm. We made her submit her will. Unfortunately, we didn't know that the thing that was lying dormant in her was the complete opposite of what we thought we were dealing with. So with that said, this is the Lala everyone is starting to get. And I'm starting to get the side effects. We're starting to get the side effects of this certain thing that has awakened in Lala. So right now, we are trying to come up with something to, as they say, I don't want to say exercise because she's already, we're trying to lay away and put back into dormant the thing that has awakened because I'm not liking the things that are happening. Apparently, it's karma for everything that I've done, but I've done nothing severely wrong, I don't think.
Basically, in this situation, you're more like Melvin from Baby Boy, right?
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Of all people, my nigga. Of all people. Melvin?
Yeah, Melvin was drinking the Kool-Aid, cooking breakfast, doing the
Where'd y'all
African
get
swat.
this man?
I was doing the Lala.
From Twitter.
This man talking about you scrambled the eggs looking back.
Yeah,
right.
The
fuck? Like
Kool-Aid. And drinking all the Kool-Aid and I ain't making it no more. I'm just saying. I'm telling you this.
Wait. So big
Ain't
man,
nothing like it
need to
wasn't
know
nothing like
that.
waking up in the morning reading that shit every morning. Like, oh, I wonder what's happening next.
Dude, you guys had Twitter. You guys had Twitter and Black Twitter and wrestling Twitter and a motherfucking Venus flytrap. It was
Y'all
crazy.
went viral.
People were literally watching Twitter to see what the hell is happening next.
Story
That
of
was
the year.
We said next to the Bloodline story, you guys were right there. And that's crazy.
And that's
coming from the
facts. That's facts.
this is coming from the indies. This is coming from the
Yes.
indies. We said that damn, this storyline damn near surpasses anything we see on the main roster.
shit.
You don't
Time
see
at my
nothing
bootleg.
like this. You don't see nothing like this on T. Like you only think the
No, you
bloodline is the
don't.
closest thing you see, but in the indies, you don't see this. You don't see no deep rooted storylines in the indies. It's all like, let me get my shit in.
And the
This
crazy
That's
thing
it.
about it, is
it
it didn't happen just in one organization. It went through the indie circuit. So it's like, okay, what's happening in pro wrestling are going to happen at Magic. What happened at Magnet, they're going to have something Friday WAW. You know, it was going all over. Wherever y'all was at, it was following the story. People was actually paying attention because y'all was actually getting y'all numbers up too. Like, okay, he's gonna be booked here. That means whatever I saw on Twitter is gonna happen here. You know what I mean? So, I mean, how does that how does that make you feel? Because you this is probably like one of the biggest success in your career right around that time.
I can't even there's days where I'm just like, I'll read comments, or the biggest one I've seen was, I haven't seen a story this interesting since the Attitude Era, and I applaud for it, and I was like, and that's when I really it hit me like, yo, this is real. Like, we're doing something. Like, somebody's gonna see this. Like, it hit me. It hit hard, and I was just like, it humbled me too, because I'm just like appreciative of the people I'm working with, and like, yeah, like it's surreal, man. It's surreal.
Did you expect the impact that you guys had on social media to like blow up like this?
I didn't expect it to be this big. I knew we were gonna make some magic, but I didn't expect it to it carried itself and evolved itself. If you feel what I'm saying, like,
Totally
I didn't expect that. And the more the people wanted it, the more we were like, yo, let's. I'm like, you're coming up with ideas. They're coming up with ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's.
You want to know what make this more special? Y'all have a book of writers doing this. Y'all did this on your own.
Exactly. So
no writers,
that is insane. That is insane.
So
that y'all book better than Tony Khan. That's the crazy part.
That part. No, that ass.
I mean, I'm just saying.
So
I'm sorry.
This question is gonna hit in a different way. So I'm a DJ, all right? And for artists, the DJs are important to the artists, because that's how they get the music out and whatnot. So in order for the artists to get out, they had to go to the DJs and talk to the DJs and hope the DJs like what they hear and whatnot, right? So how important are podcasters to wrestlers? How important are we to you guys? And how do you navigate that?
You know what's crazy? I didn't start podcasting until the story. Like, this story helped evolve me as a person, because I did everything to promote myself but podcast. So my answer is, podcasting is very important when it comes to self-promoting, because not only is it promoting yourself, it's helping promoting you guys as well. But without you guys and your audience that you've already established, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a major outlet, and everybody, any professional wrestler, any promoter should definitely get on the podcast train while it's still hot. You know what I'm saying? Get on these podcasts, book these podcasts, have them at the shows, doing a live podcast at your show. Like 2300 podcasts used to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Now the one thing
very important.
Now, we appreciate you giving us our flowers. However, there are things that podcasters do that's like kind of go against the grain of what you guys do in the business. So my question to you is, what are some things that podcasters need to stay away from what you have observed because I know you've seen the positive and the negative. So I do want to get like the both for best, or the both of best worlds. If I'm saying that right, the best of both worlds. That's what I was trying to say. So
You got it.
which one, like the negative part, like that we should stay away from, because we do believe in evolving, going to the next level, being better than what we were yesterday. So like, what type of advice would you give us to like kind of tweak a little bit, if you could?
I would say more or less of like, if you don't have the absolute truth, like it's like a clickbait thing, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have the absolute truth to a story, don't you personally put it out unless you got the details. There's some person that you know that like personally came to you like, hey, I know such and such, they said this, or you got it from the direct source. Because at the end of the day, if it's not the truth, it's gonna make you look like a jackass and make you look stupid, and then tarnish your brand, and then you're wondering why nobody's coming to your podcast or wanting to click on your stuff because
Makes sense.
so I would say that's about it mostly.
Appreciate it.
I got one question for you, big man. Who is your dream match that you had never had before? Like, who's the one person you want to face? The one person you face that you never faced before? Indies, mainstream. Who is it?
Indies. Well, now the nigga just got signed, so I don't know if I'll ever be able to wrestle him. The nigga Jacob Fatu, man. Want that smoke?
That match would have ate. That match would have.
I mean,
it wasn't Booker T.
I mean, hold up now. Don't say it can never happen, because big man, you gotta have a following, bro. You gonna have them looking at you. It could happen. It's just not right now.
Yeah. Let me put that into existence.
There you go.
Yeah. Let me change that.
I mean, think about it. Shannon Baszler was able to have a match. Shannon was able to have a match in GCW. So I mean, if it's booked right and if it makes money, it makes sense and whatnot, it can happen. I mean, for years we didn't think the WWE would allow that to happen. With the new regime, what new was going on, we never seen something like that in years. So I mean,
it's exciting times.
Don't count it out yet. Don't count out yet.
It can happen.
You're right about that,
bro. As soon as it happens, just remember it. You called the hit first.
I got you.
All right, so I'm gonna throw you 5 wrestlers. All right, and I want you to say what style of match would you want to wrestle them in? All right. Ready?
There we go.
You ready? Powerhouse Hobbs.
So you want violence?
Yeah, he started.
You want our violence?
We could do Falls Count anywhere.
Okay.
Destruction.
Lashley? Lashley would have to be no DQ, because that's still going to be some chaos.
Okay. Brock Lesnar.
Ooh.
Give me a Hell in a Cell.
All
I'm like, if I want to go,
I dropped that one. I don't
do it for Kofi. Do it for Biggie. Do it for every fucking black person he has beat.
Every black champion, damn it.
That's reparations, man.
I need you in that ring how Bubba Ray Dudley was. This is for me. My grandma.
Oh, shit.
Right on.
And I'm going to give you, for the #1 African-American wrestler in the world right now, Cody Rhodes.
Hey, give me a ladder match with Cody.
Okay,
that's not fair. You like 6, so you already there.
Hey, he is the #1 African American wrestler right now.
Listen.
They are not playing with that either. They are not playing with that on the internet.
He's more accepted to the cookout than Swerve Strickland right now. It's
I know. Crazy. This nigga made a rap song. Look.
Right. Stay away from that. Stay away. Stay away
from it.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, I did have a question for you.
Lord.
Who would you say like if somebody was like new to you and they're like, oh man, he reminds me of this person? Who would you say? Because for me, I get Hall of Fame Mark Henry vibes from you.
Yo, you know what I get all the time, and it's Bad News Brown.
Whoa.
Because when I watch that highlight, I'm like, bro, that's Mark Henry Hall of Fame. Just throwing people for no reason.
Because no. Like Bad News Brown, I would like fuck with that because he got the bald head. He got because like Bad News Brown was huge. Like he was big. Like he was like Tiberius' size. So yeah, I fuck with that.
Bad News Brown was not to be fucked with outside or inside.
Nah. That's why I was like, I got no problem being compared to that man.
Exactly. Like that dude was
badass dude.
He was legit. Hey, bro, I'll take that comparison with a Kool-Aid smile.
Really? Demetrius, really? Ocean Spray? You mean Will Ospreay? I need you to fucking say it right, okay? When you come on here. Thank you.
He don't like
Will Ocean
Spray.
Oh my God.
This man, I'm telling you, even in the comments, he's fucking niggerish.
Hold on, but I did want to say this though before you can start, Tio. Like when y'all was talking about like the storyline you had going, there was people who like don't watch wrestling hitting me up like, "Hey, bro, you seen this movie they filming? I think you'll like it." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And it was your thing. I'm like, "No, it's not a movie. It's wrestling." Nah, bro, it's gonna be on Tubi. I know what I'm talking about. No, it's not. This is I'm.
You think that's funny?
Yes, people thought this was a legit Tubi movie. They're like, "Bro, they doing a wrestling Tubi movie with black people."
When the workers make the workers think it's real, that's how I know we had them. I was like,
yeah, they like, bro,
had workers in the blah blah.
I'm gonna try to find it. They hit me up, bro. This big dude just kidnapped this girl. And I'm like, what?
I legit hate you. I hate this motherfucker right now. I hated this motherfucker, and I
met my boo thing through y'all storyline, so we good. You good in my book. I met my boo thing through y'all storyline, so
this man been shooting his shot. This man been shooting his shot at Big Daddy
every time.
You have no
idea. Big Daddy.
I made it.
Hold on. Let me help this out. So their birthday is the same, and I had to, get a video, and this made his day when she said my boo thing, Stormy. His birthday was done. He like, I don't care about nobody else.
This man clocked out of work. This man clocked out of work on time.
On time.
Oh,
I gotta go home.
You know how Tobey Maguire was walking the Spider-Man thing? That was me.
Stupid.
That man had a bop.
Yeah, right. You got only one thing you do. You must strut.
So what? So what are your favorite style of matches? What's your favorite style of matches? And what are matches that you're like, know what? That's not my cup of tea. I would not do that. Like, what are your style of matches?
Right now, I'm embracing this like strong style of like this warrior big man fights I've been having. It's like turning me up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like more physicality. So that's I love that right now. What I won't do is shout out to the deathmatch wrestlers. Y'all are nothing but these heroes. But not necessarily I want to do a deathmatch. I'm just not doing the damn Gusset, please. All right.
I got you. Would you consider going to Japan?
Oh yeah.
Because that's when you said strong style. The thing I picked up, they love us over there in Japan. By the way, they love us over there. But if you bring that style with, like, learn from them and stuff, bro, they probably want you to be their champion. I'm telling you, it's a whole different atmosphere in Japan. Then bring that back here. Oh man, there's another layer in your weapon.
Yeah, and my favorite move that you do, the big boss slam, and it feels like when the opponent crashes on the mat spine first, it looks like it really do hurt, like for real.
Yo, You know
supposed
who gave me a big pop for that? It was Darius Carter. He was like, the way you do that black hole. He was like, no one else does it. Like, he was like, the way you swing your arms and catch them.
Yes.
I didn't
And
expect
it's
that,
insane.
but thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Shout out to the All Father. Shout out to the
Bro,
All Father.
and that
Indeed.
highlight I'm telling you, every move in that highlight reel before you came on, like I'm like, bro, that's for sure. If I see him, like, why am I in the ring? Tag me out.
Y'all ever see that one clip of it's like a boxing match and the dude with the dreads gets up there,
he quit.
The ring, he goes ding ding, he goes.
Just
walk right out.
Not today,
Yo,
right?
Hey, no.
I'm like, I'm facing who? Wait, why that name sound familiar? Why do I know? Oh yeah, no.
You know what?
I'm good.
It reminds me of that freaking Looney Tunes commercial when Bugs Bunny go in the ring and he see that big bull behind him. He's like,
"Yep,
nah." You know what I mean? So, nah, I'm not doing this stuff.
Oh God, that was actually one of my most funniest fucking episodes, dude.
Because it's like with you noticing like this era of big guys, your size, y'all be moving. Y'all ain't like the old school big guys.
Right.
Big guys, big boot,
they're hybrids."
clothesline, choke slam. Y'all mother lovers out here jumping, throwing, catching,
Y'all be in
borderline
your
flipping.
spinach.
It's like, what is? Y'all didn't
Yo,
change the
Grim
game. Like
explained
big
that
dudes.
to me. Grim explained it to me. He was like, you can't just be big now. He's like, you gotta be a hybrid, bro. He's like, you gotta turn that shit up. I was like, all right.
You said that you 6'7", right?
Yeah.
Woo, Jesus.
So what's your
I mean,
diet?
moving like that is insane. Go ahead, T.I.
So what is your diet
Insane.
consist of? Like what's your diet? What's your exercise? Like what's your gym routine? Like how many times you hit the gym? Like what's that? Like how do you like navigate that on the road too? Cause I know on the road sometimes you're like, damn, you know what? I'm really hungry. You know what? That McDonald's is open right now. I just need to put something in my stomach. Like how do you get past that? Like what you
So I'm glad. So like I'm glad when I had the time off before I like came back full time, I invested myself into the gym, and I met a good friend of mine that was a personal trainer, and so he taught me about nutrition, and so coming into wrestling, it was just like a no brainer. You know what I mean? So my diet is pretty like simple. It's a lot of chicken, mostly a lot of rice, and a lot of whatever kind of green vegetation for the fiber. But now on the road. See, when I'm traveling, I eat clean so much through the week that when I'm traveling, I don't care if I eat dirty. It'll be some sheets or a Wawa in a heartbeat.
Hallelujah.
Okay. I also want to know is how much does the main roster, like the main companies, influence the indies?
Oh,
I mean, the influence is so powerful because you see what those guys, especially if you've been following somebody that was in the indies and you see them finally get that big break and make it, and then finally get off the NXT and get onto the actual like main roster. You're like, if they can do that, if they had all that hard work, dedication, it actually paid off, then I know I can get there. And I want to get there because I want to be that successful. I want that happiness that my friend that I seen on his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want that.
I'm kind of glad to hear that because some people think it's a lot of, well, it probably is, but a lot of jealousy in the wrestling business when some person gets there and then some people are envious. But I see it now how the wrestling business is, especially on Twitter. It's a lot of congratulations. It's a lot of claps, high five and all that stuff. Good lucks, and that's very different from the world that when you hear back in the day how people was so they want you to be interested to take your spot. You know what I mean? So this is my question to you since you brought that up. Like, who are those people that made it that and have and actually motivate you even more to get to that level, that next level?
Well, like seeing Jacob get signed, because I did talk to him a couple times. That was awesome. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone thought he wouldn't get signed because of whatever. But that man got signed. And then you hear them looking at Zilla. And it's like, oh, come on, bro. Like, I know I can get there. I know. I mean, like, granted, them boys got that Samoan power behind them. You know what I'm saying? But, like, if they can do it, like, yo, I know I can do that shit. know what I mean? Especially like when I hear, or like when I hear like what's my man, LA Knight? He like 40 something. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I heard that, and I'm like, dog, like it doesn't matter like if you're old, like if you're getting to the age, you know what I'm saying? Because you can still do it. They'll still look at you. As long as you got something to bring to the table, they'll still look at you. 'Cause at first I was like, man, I'm about 35, da 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 da. But I'm like, nah, I still like, and everybody tells me, like, you're still in your prime, you're still in your prime. Let's go. And seeing them boys up there, shoot, I'm nice.
So, have you thought about? So have you thought about going to like the open trials at the Performance Center? Have you tried to sit there and try to position yourself to maybe when they were doing AEW Dark? Like, have you thought about that, or are you just like, you know what? I'm gonna work on my craft right now. If they see me, they see me. Like what's your mentality right now? And where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
So my mentality, all right. So the AEW Dark, right? I did reach out to Mark. Like at first, I wasn't trying to use any kind of like Briscoe influence or try to use their name to get somewhere because I wanted to do it on my own. But I did hit up Mark, and he was like, "Yo, I'll ask." And literally that next week, they stopped AEW Dark. So I was like, "Oh, that sucks." And then for the Performance Center, I never even knew they had open tryouts. You know what I'm saying? And I know a couple guys that have done like Raw appearances, like my man Chris Wild, Ty Austin, Philip Brown. Shout out to them. They've done like the Raw thing, and I've asked them about the information, and they just tell me to do the same thing, which is keeping your WWE profile updated, and that's all I've been doing. Definitely need to find out information about that open date stuff. And,
I mean,
I get booked somewhere in Florida, trying to make that too.
Yeah, but then they also think about it too. A lot of the guys do start off as being security guys, being thrown around by Reverend Cody Luther Rhodes Jr. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Like, where do you see yourself? What are we doing? What are we trying to accomplish? What's the next step for the Man Monster?
In 5 years, I hope to have a contract. If not with NXT WWE, I hope at least with TNA or NWA Power or even MLW would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? ROH. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? I would love to be on WWE Raw. I would love to be on there, but I will take a contract from an ROH and AEW with TNA if it's to better my life. You know what I'm saying? So in those 5 years, in these next 5 years, is to bust my ass as hard as possible to get my name out there.
Nice.
And
now,
go ahead, Chris.
Oh no, I was just going to say, I did notice your posts. I think this was like a couple of days ago, whatever, and you said that you was going through some things. The one thing that I will tell you is that you are actually one of my favorite indie wrestlers in the business right now. And I know like we go through a lot of shit, but like especially in being in the black industry or whatever that's predominantly white or whatever, keep doing what you're doing. Please do not give up, because what you have done, you, Lala, and Big Daddy and Wolf, y'all had did something phenomenal. Like this, listen, I have been telling people that the indie scene has been on fire for the past 5 years, and you guys have literally just said that if they can do it, we can do it. And you guys was not even on the mainstream. So all I'm saying is keep pushing and don't just cancel the negative noise from some of these haters and just like keep it going. Cause like I said, we believe you. We got your fucking back. Like I just wanted to just put that out there.
Hey, I felt that. I ain't gonna lie. Reading my soul, baby. I appreciate y'all, man.
I do, bro. Big man, I do gotta ask, do you got any merch?
I do.
I think he does.
Yeah, I know, but I want him to like tell the audience about it, because
because I need a shirt. No, I mean,
I got you.
I think you got a link on your Facebook, right?
You have a link.
I think it's Linktree or something like that. Yeah, hold on. Let me get that.
Yeah, because that's a good way, bro. I'm telling you right now that I get get your name out there. I mean, I seen people wearing indie shirts at these big shows, and here you go to the next question. Who is that? And and you're like, oh, well, this is blah blah. You know what I mean? Word of mouth still works. It still works in the internet social media platforms. But when you go to these shows, and especially with wrestling fans that start the woo chants and all this stuff, you wear an indie shirt. Like honestly, I'm not trying to put us over, but that shirt he got on, they was asking about that, and we was like, oh, this is our podcast. You know what I mean? So. You wear an indie shirt. You're like, who's that?
Hey, what's a
you know what I mean?
Shirt?
Right? So sometimes a small little shirt could help out some way, you know.
And then for your future merch, sorry, Chris, for your future merch.
No, here's his merch right here. I'm just putting it out here. Is this your merch right here, Tiberius? The one I just posted. I don't know if you can actually see it.
It's on the comment. It's on the comments.
Yeah, it's on the comments. If you can see it.
It's a link tree. It's a link tree.
Yeah, yep. It's the link tree.
Yep. So go ahead and so for Tiberius merch, you can just go to that link. It's also it's a hyperlink, so you can just go and just check out his merch. Go ahead, go ahead, bro.
And for like future reference, future ideas for your merch, like Enforcer said, like go to shows when people are like, oh, who's that? Add a QR code to your merch. And either it's on the sleeve or in the corner somewhere. Oh, like, yeah, here, scan that, and then boom, it goes straight to your links. That way, like I can see say, oh yeah, Tiberius and Mammons or something. Like, who's that? How do I find them? Do I Google them? Still trying to tell people how to spell it out. That QR code, put it right there on your merch. Because
that's good advice. That's real.
He is hilarious, bro.
The QR code right now has changed the game. Like I have my business card, and my business card is a QR code. And hey, oh yeah, try and book me or try and see me a tip. Here's my card. Just scan it, boom. Or I can take my card and go like boop, to your phone, and then boom, you got my whole link tree, like how to reach me and everything. So I think that might be a good idea. I don't know how many indie wrestlers are actually using that right now on their merch. Start doing that, bro, and that way, they're scanning their merch at Raw, or at Dynamite, or Collision, or Rampage, or at all these shows. It's just it's fast. It's in there, like, oh yeah, how do I find them on Facebook?
Yeah, I think Matt Cardona said that. I watched his video about selling merch actually, and I think he talked about that QR code thing.
Well, according to my homeboy Nasty Leroy, he's a rat bastard. He's a rat bastard. So I'm fucking Cardona because he's a rat bastard.
Hey, I don't know personally, so y'all say so.
I know Leroy thinks so. I don't know.
But Tiberius, Tiberius, we got 3 minutes with you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go around the room and make sure everybody gets their final questions in before we let you go, because I know that you got some things that you need to do. So gentlemen, anyone that have not any final thoughts for Tiberius, you can go ahead and ask him.
I was just gonna say, like, it ain't a question. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Y'all. You already got the creative side of it. You got the in-ring. You got the look. Like you said, the next 5 years, I can see me and my boys now. Like, hey, I remember when he was over there. So yeah, hey, I'm behind you 100%. Like the rest of these guys, we support you. So keep on doing what you do, man.
The only question I got for you, bro, is what is your next events? At least the next 3 events.
I got you, bro. We got May 11th coming up. That is 1CW's event in Houston, Delaware. Then we got May 18th, Pro Wrestling Magic at the Mecca. And that is it for May so far. And then the next one that I actually do remember is not till June 22nd, and that'll be at Pro Wrestling Magic as well.
All right, cool.
We got some questions for you. So Lord Demetrius, he said, what are all your social medias? I think it's the handle down below, correct? I think you go by like Tiberius
Asante. You find me on everything.
On everything.
Yeah, so Demetrius, so like if you back read like the link tree. All of his links is on there. So just go by the hyperlink and you'll find everything that you need to know about where to find Tiberius.
And then somebody else said, Ethan.
I got you. Yep, I got you. Ethan asked you, he said, who inspired some of your moves?
Definitely Abyss, and sprinkling some my boy from the Freebirds. I don't know why I can't think of his name.
Bam Bam Gordy.
Bam Bam Gordy. Terry Bam Bam Gordy and King.
I got your back on that one, bro. I'm a Freebird fan.
I don't know why, and that's my dude. I watch that man faithfully.
I got your back on that one, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
My last question is,
go ahead, bro.
If you had an opportunity to fight any celebrity, dead or alive, who would you fight? Me, I would fight Stevie Wonder. He would never see that shit coming. But who would you fight, dead or alive?
Oh my god!
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hill's Wife Wrestling Podcast. We are not doing
Oh
that
my god!
I just want to know. Like, look, come on.
The funny part about it is that you decide to come for a blind man with allegedly blind, because I still trying to figure out if he's blind or
not. This gonna be the messed up part. You think he's blind, and Stevie gonna catch you with a sneaky left. You gonna be like, "What just happened?"
You know,
you ain't know, did you?
Bro, as many superheroes as you've watched, do you not think that man has super hearing?
Hold on. Let me tell you something.
Daredevil.
No, I mean, I would try it. You know what I mean? I would try it. Who would you fight?
You be like Pops on Boone Nights when he got his ass up by that blind dude. Snake meter.
Justice is serves.
Dead or alive?
Yeah.
Right now, I got a so I love hip hop. I'm into music, but since I know that Jay-Z is the reason Aaliyah is dead, I would beat the hell out of Jay-Z.
Wait.
I would love to fight Jay-Z.
Damn. Ain't y'all from the same? Wait, you in New York, right?
I'm from.
Nah. I'm from Baltimore. I'm in
Baltimore. Oh.
Yeah, but I'm in Dallas.
Brooklyn.
Bro,
he gonna be like, you trying to fight me, man, monster? That's
crazy. Hey, no disrespect. Hey, it ain't like I disrespect New York. Shout out to New York, for real.
Yeah, no.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we got much love from New York. Yeah.
Hey, he gonna put like, hey, yo, Big, there's a man trying to fight me. It's crazy. Hold up.
Hey, man, you know that Diddy stuff crazy, bro. I've been digging deep.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Hold on, Asante. Don't try to hit me in front of Bay. Hold on. What did I ever do to you? Listen me for a second.
But before we let you go, the one last thing that I do want to ask you, if you could take anything from this podcast, or if you want to give like your last words to your to the viewers, the new viewers, the old viewers, what will be your last calling card before you leave us this evening?
Man, I would say if you got an idea and you got a story and you feel like you can get some content out there, do it. Don't listen to anyone. Oh, it might tarnish your brand. It might do that. No, because if you do it right and do it in a respectful manner, it will build you up. So do not listen to the naysayers, because they will be in your ear and they will try to get you to sidetrack from your main hustle. So don't listen to them.
Cool. Well, Mr. Tiberius, thank you so much for coming on our show. You are more than welcome to come back. This has been a dope ass fucking interview. Yes. Any shows that you have, please slide them our way. Either you can, flyers, you can slide all that. Yeah, flyers, anything that we can do to promote you, just slide our way, and we'll definitely share them around on our platforms.
All right, man. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are too legit.
Appreciate it, man. You take care of yourself, man, and keep killing in the indie scene, man.
Yes, sir.
Man.
All right, brother.
That was awesome.
That was fun.
Wow.
That was awesome.
That was fire.
T.O., come here. T.O., come here.
You
Why would you say that?
is so fucking niggerish. I mean,
Why
damn.
would you say that?
What did I do?
Oh, if I can
I
find a
didn't
clip
even
of
do
Stevie Wonder.
nothing.
God.
I didn't even do nothing.
Stevie
though.
Wonder. See, you can't be fucking with the blind like that, even though there are blind people that's in the wrestling business, but you know, whatever.
Yo, Stevie Wonder, yo, come on. We seen this
on
shit.
behalf of
Is
everyone.
this man really blind? Seriously.
That don't matter.
We
That don't
seen it.
matter. You can't get on the show and say you want to fight somebody of the handicap community.
Right. The fuck? You know, we already got a bad reputation already. You know?
Y'all two. You know what? Y'all two.
here we
Next
go.
town meeting is about y'all two.
Don't underestimate the power of the handicap, sir.
The next town meeting is about y'all two.
Listen,
These two at a corner.
I am
I don't know
a
what
proud
you-
member. I am a proud
know what
member
you're talking
of
about.
the AARP community. So we're kind of like cohorts right there. We're kind of like tag team
Shut up.
members.
I gotta watch
Anyway.
you. I gotta watch you. I gotta watch you. And Forrest is the only calm one.
I ain't do shit. But anyway, everybody, we're gonna go to commercial. we gonna go to commercial break. Then we're gonna bring on our guests. We're gonna do for part 2 because part 2 is about to be spicy. So we'll be right back.
Oh, look at that line.
Boy Enforcer here to let you know right now at heelsforlife.stores we have our merch. We updated our merch. We still got the classics. We still got the cups. We still got the mugs. We still got the shirts, the aprons, the banner, all that stuff for your needs. Also, we got our new merchandise, which you'll see the group pick. We also see the wild card merch. Check it out right now, if you will. Also, to let you know, there's a 15% off using the promo code Enforcer. Check it out. All your merch needs right here in our store, heelsforlife.store. Check it out. All you need, all you want, we got it. Win by any means necessary. And also, don't forget that promo code Enforcer. Your boy got his own promo code. Holla at your boy. Shout out to all the co-hosts, but we doing our thing. Win by any means necessary. Check us out. Peace.
All right, everybody, we are back. All right, we got our 2.
So
Special
I have
guest.
an idea for a shirt, and you know it's becoming more evident with this shirt that I have an idea for. How would you guys feel about Heels for Life versus everybody?
Sure.
Might as well.
I mean, yeah, I feel like I'm.
It really does feel
I
like
mean, why not?
Stevie Wonder.
I mean, why not? Shit, you know.
Hold up, can I clean that whole thing up with my celebrity who I want to fight?
I'm gonna talk to you about getting
Whoa.
it together.
Yes, sir.
Hold
Shout
on,
out
and I
to
need info on that softball deal, T.O. Send me that too.
Shout out to
Juno,
mid.
shout out to Juno.
Yeah.
They sent me some new gear. Yo, they sent me some gear for Juno.
Yeah, because I need in on that because I'm coming out of retirement. I'm back.
You stupid.
Okay.
But everybody, welcome to part 2 of the episode
Go.
253. So we're gonna be talking about, you know what? Instead of doing it the traditional way, we're just gonna have an outblown discussion. We not doing no clips. We're just gonna talk. We're gonna have a nice little conversation for the next hour or so because I really believe that we should just freestyle this motherfucker. Honestly, what y'all think?
Let's go.
All right,
Cheers.
cool. So number one, first of all, welcome Mid-South and once again also Light Skin Gouging. Thank you guys for coming on short notice. So
I'm getting one
first
of
of
those
all,
shields, by the way, Miss South. I'm getting one of those shields. I'm just letting you know.
right, facts.
I want
Wait,
one of those shields.
Chris,
Yes.
before we start, I need to put my shit on. Hold on.
Oh boy, is he about to get his leg? Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, who wanted to start? I'm
Where
generous tonight. Like, who want to start?
Should I
Where-
turn
where-
on my voice?
where do we have to begin at? We're talking
Doesn't
about-
matter.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
Well, fuck it,
I
let's
do
go.
it right here.
Oh.
All right,
What
gentlemen.
you got?
I talked about it earlier.
What the fuck?
Cody Rhodes is Cody.
What the fuck?
They got the Doom mask on. What the fuck is going on tonight?
Oh, so you Oh, so you
y'all-
want violence this evening? Oh, okay. I see
here we go.
you.
Here we go.
I'm
Oh, so you just don't want balls hitting your face. That's basically it, right?
Yeah, I don't. All right. So how is it? I want to make sure. How is it? I got you right here.
I'm sorry.
This is bullshit. What the fuck is going on?
You just put on
David Crockett and Doom. And
What
now
are
he
we-
about to go.
What are we doing?
All right.
Okay,
So
go
how
ahead,
is
T.O.
it- So how is it that Cody Rhodes is more accepted in the African American community than Swerve Strickland? Started right there.
I mean,
Let's go
bro,
right
I wow. Okay,
all three of y'all is on some bullshit right now.
you know what? Let's let the guest go first. Let's let the guest go first, though. Okay, light skin gouging. That question. Can you please respond to that, please?
I mean, what can I say other than if it ain't white, it ain't right? You know.
That's true. After marrying my wife, my credit score went up 200 points.
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
Wow.
But
look at Chris's face is awesome. Clip that.
Meanwhile, we got Stormy here with the Lord's Dead helmet. His name is Zed. That's why his eyes are red. Don't worry, he ain't scared.
I am done with all three of you.
Rangers, listen to me. We will destroy this. I'm sorry.
I thought we was in the middle of a podcast. Come like, bro,
I
like,
said we're at a
come on
comic
now.
convention now.
Jesus Christ!
But no,
like,
seriously, y'all.
He just
I'm
went
so
from
sorry.
a wrestling podcast to Comic-Con, and
right.
I apologize.
Right,
okay
I'm
with
thinking like, why are we doing cosplay? I could have swore I was being serious.
But no,
about this.
let me on a serious note. It is like I said earlier. If you missed it, it is truly hurtful that we have what we got? Four black champions now.
Are we talking about main champions,
including
We
Willow.
got Moose.
Willow.
We got Moose, Willow, Swerve, Trick Williams. If you want to count R-Truth. And it's like the main one who's getting the attention and all the black love is Cody Rhodes. Now, I was willing to let the inside joke slide, but now that we actually getting representation and he's getting that more attention, it low key is hurting me. Cause like at first it was funny, like we put Cody Rhodes' picture at the I Have a Dream speech. We put him on Malcolm X. Haha, we get it. It was funny, but it's like really? Oh my God, I missed Athena. Athena's been killing it she's been arguably the best woman from 23 to 24. She's been the best woman wrestler. And Cody Rhodes, out of all that blackness I just named, Cody Rhodes is getting the most love. It reminds me of when Robert Thicke dropped Blurred Lines. It was like, remember, Blurred Lines took over, even though it was Marvin Gaye's song.
Go ahead, speak it.
But Robin Thicke, when Blurred Lines dropped, oh boy, aunties, grandmas, everybody was it was a slide every week. Oh, Robin Thicke at the cookout. You could go back, Justin Timberlake.
And the reason
Justin
why
Timberlake.
is because he's fucking some pussy. He put some fucking some black pussy. So automatically, okay, go ahead.
Because he had, we know who he was married to. But in Robert Thicke's case, the minute he did her wrong, we took that black card right back. Thank you, sir. When we found out, you cheat.
Your black card got expired.
Where Robert Thicke been at? Robert Thicke been performing at the whitest of schools, USC's. He's at the Michigan. He ain't been. When Blurred Lines, he was at HBCUs. He was with the Q Dogs, the Alphas. Cody Rhodes.
What the hell,
sir?
The answer.
Sir,
Right.
That shit got.
Because now,
the hell?
Cody Rhodes get with Brandy Rhodes. Matter of fact, now we think about it, what was this at for Rest His Soul, Bray Wyatt? Bray Wyatt got a black wife.
Indeed.
Yo, and Joe, respectfully,
Bray Wyatt was so locked in. So the Usos took him to their tattoo artist to get his chest piece. Bray was locked in everybody.
He cheated on his wife with a black woman.
But now it's like Swerve said what he said, and we holding this over his head to put a white man over him who 2% Cuban.
What the fuck is that? What's that, Jumanji?
Right.
Like I can see if Cody Rhodes' ancestry came up that he was 45% from Uganda or something. This man 2.1% Cuban, and the whole world. Oh, we have a black world champion now. I'm like, what are we talking about? Oh, okay, fine. Ricochet is the new speed champion. That's 7. We got.
First of all, we are not going to talk about that Wheel of Fortune belts. We are not going to talk about that.
Hey, when you said that, I laughed so hard when you called it the Wheel of Fortune title. Because I kept going, what does that belt look like? And Chris goes, nobody give a damn about that Wheel of Fortune ass belt.
Yo, these belts been getting disrespected these past couple of days. I swear to God.
I mean, bro.
But honestly, it's like, where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line?
I can answer that question. So where we draw the line is within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that this shit is going to stop. When we stop the tribalism, when we stop, being this over woke community, that's when this shit is going to stop. Because, like, number one, I don't appreciate being blackballed by a community that laughs in my face and then stabs me in the back and then does a podcast when I'm not looking. Then I find out that someone that fucks with me in the cookout literally got exposed because, like, she thinking that, okay, well, I'm going to use my pussy as a weapon. And so I can get some views and so I can get back in graces with the same people that cook me and blackball me. That's the type of people I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So until we be real and stop being fake ass bitches in this community, that's when we can come together as a community. But until that time, people are going to be like this. Like,
the thing is,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just want to say the thing is like what just happened before we started. Okay, thank you. What just happened before we started talking? You see, we all different shades of black, but we all like show our interest in different ways. Like that's me trying to tag Mid-South. Oh, how dare you come on here wearing Dr. Doom? Where's your MF Doom, huh? How dare? Oh, so you don't want to wear the black Doom? You want to wear the white Doom? And it's like, and I know he'll be like, what are you talking about? That doesn't. Oh, where's your? Oh, you don't want to wear? Oh, what's his name? Oh, where's your Killmonger suit? Huh? You don't want to wear Killmonger? Huh? Oh, you get what I'm saying? No, don't get it. Don't get it. I know you got it. But I'm just saying.
No.
I won't go get it.
Don't get it. Don't.
But it's like we gotta learn.
Don't.
It's like we gotta learn. Everybody black ain't gonna be the same black. Yes, we all got that same experience, but I can't make light skin be like me. I can make T.O. be. T.O. hunts. I'm not hunting shit. I'm not going out. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I'm a bow hunter.
I met Enforcer. He got a whole army biker gang ready to ride out. I seen this firsthand. I don't do bikes, but guess what? I felt safe because I know him. We got that same unity. I greet everybody with respect. Chris, different community. Don't matter. We got that same respect. There's always that one thing that brings everybody together, but we can't try to like light skin skill. We can't try to gatekeep. Oh well, who's your favorite? You don't like? No, you can't get in. Nope. Oh, did you eat fried bologna sandwiches? You didn't. You can't get in. Nope. Like, what are we doing? That's how we.
And then I'm gonna give it to I think. Go ahead. Oh, did you want to go, T.O.?
Yeah, real quick. I got something to say. So you tell me you feel more safe with Enforcer than you feel safe with the guy who hunts with the bow?
No. I'm saying Could you imagine
explaining to your homeboys that you got shot by bow and arrow?
No, I was saying when I pulled up. No, listen. This is what I'm saying.
Can you really focus and comprehend that? You're in the hood.
T.O.
You're in the streets.
T.O.
And
I know what you
outside. But hold on. You're outside and then bam, you hit the shoulder with an arrow. How do you explain that to your friend?
Wow. I'm saying you don't do that.
No, this is what I'm saying. Y'all two, I would use in different situations. If I need somebody like, hey, Tio, just get in your tree, bro. I got something going to get in your tree.
The camo that I have is ridiculous. Tell that right now.
Then somebody gonna be like, hey, bro, what's all that stuff you was talking? Watch your six.
Hey, I got these new arrows. I'm sorry.
Stupid.
I got these new arrows. They're mechanical arrows. So
this
like,
really is Robin Hood.
As soon as they hit the flesh, they open up. It's
now,
I can't wait to go ahead.
You missed the call. He showed us his bowing up to like he legit. This dude is he can legit beat.
Yeah, I do.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, I pulled up. I see all black vests, big ass dogs everywhere.
Like real talk, I dropped the elk 207 yards.
See y'all, this is what I'm talking about.
Now, I do want to bring this up because yes, me and Skrilla was talking about this on the DM, and like not only him, but I also was talking with a lot of black wrestlers this past week or whatever. Like I think I hit my record of how many DMs I got. Now he said that the culture is becoming the cult. He's correct because like number one, if we supposed to be unified, we supposed to be this nation of greatness and unity and love and prosperity or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Why the fuck am I getting blackballed by putting a chick that's in my culture, in my community? Why am I being blackballed because of what I was correcting her? You know what I'm saying? Even though I was not talking to her, this tweet came from somewhere else. It came from Twitter and it came on Facebook. Somebody posted it. And when you see all them comments, it's like, yeah, girl, man, fuck Swerve and all this other BS. But then yet, we're talking about for the culture. We're talking about black excellence. But then when I try to correct somebody, it's fuck Chris, fuck #Heels for Life. And I don't understand, like, how in the fuck did we go from best friends to bitter enemies within a millisecond? That's the part I don't understand.
Because this is very simple. Because they wasn't your friends at the beginning.
There you go.
So okay, they was winning. You know how? Well, I forgot the comedian that said this, but he said it's like when you finally get you win the lotto and you with that woman that got on your nerves, you just waiting for her to sneeze and that's the end of the relationship. So they was waiting for you to mess up. They was waiting for you to say one thing wrong and that's it.
But that's once again, that's like what I just said. I said, number one, if you don't fuck with me like that, don't waste my time. Because like once you get on my bad side, you're not coming off of that side. People talk about, well, people do make mistakes. Yes, you're correct. You do make mistakes, but I don't want to get fucked in my ass again. No Diddy, no doubt. My whole thing is that the black community should know better. We have came a long way of trying to fight for, injustice in when it comes to wrestlers not getting their shine. So I would have thought that like, okay, when it comes to the sense of community that we'll be on one accord. But then when you sit up here and you telling me, oh, well, fuck you, you're not welcome in New York, you're not welcome in Chicago, and all this other BS, that's basically telling me that you always been a fake ass bitch and that me and other people should stay the fuck away from you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go down that I don't want to go down that path, but unfortunately, it happens.
So this thing with our culture or our woke thing. I was around when Ron Simmons won the WCW championship. I was, we all celebrate Kofi Mania. It was a moment. Big E got his moment. But like I said, it's a moment. Just like it seems like it's a timetable now. It's like a time limit. As soon as they get the moment, I give you probably 3 days. That's when the judgment starts. Everybody remember when Scorpio Sky won the TNT title and he made the picture on Twitter, and goddamn, within 1 or 2 days they already shit on it. It's like a timetable. It's such with Swerve. We all wanted this moment for Swerve. Before that we wanted Scorpio Sky with all these people.
That's what she said.
Thank you. We all wanted it should have been me. But anyway, all this moment, and he finally got it. AEW waited 5 years where we finally got it, and within record timing, we couldn't even celebrate.
Nope. And the same thing with this Swerve situation. We didn't even celebrate. If you really want to keep it legit, like we did not even celebrate this.
No.
It said like everybody. It was like fuck Swerve, fuck this, fuck that.
It was just like this.
And another thing I'm gonna say,
we did on the podcast, and we came out that night. Our podcast was full of celebration. The pay-per-view, we didn't try to overshadow the pay-per-view because the pay-per-view was good.
Correct.
But this moment should get what it's supposed to be. We got the main event, and it ended off with Swerve as champion. So
it wasn't Black History Month either. So
it was not a markable. It was not a markable freaking victory. It was a legit victory. They pulled the trigger. We're happy for it. But you go within 24 hours. Oh my God! It was like.
I think I've said this before.
Go ahead,
but
bro.
it is insanely important that Swerve is not a transitional champion.
Yes.
He has to hold that title for a while, and he needs to have meaningful matches. Has to happen.
So, hey, do you think that's why they have? I'm saying like with that, what you just said. Do you believe that's why they have Ospreay going after Roddy Strong instead of immediately going after Swerve?
It could be, but I think it's too soon to say that because we're just going into May. A lot of people are assuming that Ospreay is going to wrestle Swerve at All In.
Right.
I don't want it to happen unless Swerve goes over.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is too, do you think him having these back-to-back matches for the title is doing any favor right now?
I mean, are you talking about him like his title reign period, or are you just talking?
I mean, he did have a match with what's his name, who was 0-5, and
Claudio.
Then Claudio, that should have been a pay-per-view match. I'm sorry, that should have been a pay-per-view match.
So y'all remember I asked that question like because I came in late and I said, how the hell did Claudio get a title shot real quick? I think Stormy,
because what's the name had an open match. He just
open challenge.
So you get a pay-per-view call. I swear to God, and we all old enough to remember this.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of how the freaking Monday Night Wars used to be. You give up quality matches for free, pay-per-view matches for free. Just to I guess
that's the point, though.
Right.
So that's the point, though. The problem is right now with people making that statement, like Lord Demetrius' statement right there. He got his ass back to work.
Yep.
The problem is we're judging it based off of what we've seen for the last 15 years in the WWE. The champion wins the title and takes time off. Ric Flair would win a title or wrestle a match and go back on the road and wrestle the next night or wrestle the next week. So we're freaking brainwashed by WWE by 15, 20 years of nothing but WWE.
And you know what, man? I think that's the biggest issue that we also have in the Black community. It's like we have this slave mentality. Like you can't leave the WWE. This is your plantation. You can't go anywhere else. See, that's they don't, bro. They don't talk about this shit, but they do a lot of this shit. A lot of this shit is a lot of slave mentality. You know what I'm saying?
And then another thing,
no, you're right. But at the time, that's what we had for so long. But then, like you're right, Chris. Chris, you're right. And what you've been preaching for the last few months, mind you, I've been with you in the trenches. You and I have been in the trenches. You and I have been shot at, stabbed, robbed.
You bring your bow with you?
Right, hit by a bus. You know what I mean?
You bring your bow with you?
Chris,
dude, I'm a felon.
Time out.
You walk around with that.
But wait, T.O., wait, hold on, wait. But here it is though. What's the main thing everybody always say about AEW? They can't do what? Storyline. Her first title match literally was a storyline because it's showing the threat of the Don Callis family, and no matter what, if they have a match, it's a title match. And now you can lead to Ospreay getting upset because how you getting these Jokers title matches, but yet I haven't gotten a world title match yet. They literally gave us a story right there. But what's first thing? Oh, why Swerve? Oh, how? Oh, hey, they're doing a storyline to break Ospreay off. Nope. What the card? What did Bubba Ray say? You got a new world champion, and you got him out there in the opening night. We should be celebrating. Yeah, but they're trying to do a storyline about the Don Callis family because you see everybody got a title shot except for Ospreay. Nope, because Ospreay all he does is flip. where they was trying to show that when Cal
Funny as hell.
Look at the bigger
but-
picture.
and I'm like, but the
Exactly.
story is everybody in that family that had a world title match. Osprey has.
I mean, if you saying that like that night, you think about it. Kyle Fletcher had the Eliminator. Hobbs had the IWGP World Title shot.
And then Takeshita
And
came
well-
out looking like 1972 Bruce Lee.
That dude
And
was like he did. He like Into the Dragon.
You look like dude from Tekken. You look like
Well, no. He really do look like Polo.
And who all them guys based off of? Bruce Lee.
So I mean, but the thing is, and we the crazy thing is, we're just talking about Swerve, but we got other champions that don't even get this kind of love. Like Moose, like Moose is a champion. He don't get that love. Like you just said, you almost yourself forgot about Athena. And Athena been a damn champion forever. Like we was actually there, bro. We was actually there when we watched her, and we like, okay, they finally gave her a damn challenge, and she fucking proved why she got that damn belt.
Mm-hmm.
You got Trick Williams just won the damn title. And we was there and got the energy. Now, before I know you're about to go, because I'm about to say the same thing. We know the work ethic, we know the wrestling is not there yet. But in WWE, it's not about the wrestling. It's about the charisma. It's about the look.
Trick Williams got
North American Championship is some big African dude. No,
I don't even know who he. Listen, I don't even know who that fucker is. But seeing him in person, I'm just like, I'm in love with him already. Wait, no, hush. No. See, the thing is, it's like Trick Williams, it just does not give me life. Now, that whole thing about whoop that trick, bro, we were on our feet when we were doing that, but that was it. Trick Williams, I'm sorry. I don't really agree with Dave Meltzer like that, but at the same time, there's really nothing that Trick Williams offer me.
That's what I said. He got everything. He got everything that WWE markets. Charisma. He does know how to talk on the mic, and he worked himself up. Because if we first saw him, he was not that damn cut or big at all. No, did he? But still,
uncut.
But watch this. When Chris saw Oba Fabula though, and this man was like, he looked at. Now listen, I'm sitting right next to Chris. Right, Chris like, who that? Oh, like, that's Oba Fabula.
Hold on, wait. So
you had to say it like a one of those, you know what I mean?
Jabba. Yeah.
But the thing with Oba, he's a part of that other class of what they've been doing with former other athletes coming into wrestling. This legit, he another like with Jade. This is all his first stuff. This is all his new like. Bro, he came. Like I think he would play. He played in some schools, either Arkansas or Florida. He played football.
He played
one of them schools.
Actually, he played in South Florida.
Yep.
Football team. I guess he had like a knee injury, or the NFL said, "No, you're not good enough," and he went to NXT to try out. I don't know if they say he would try out, but they said, "Oh, you look big," and you know how Vince loves his big men.
Can I reply to this real quick? So Lord Demetrius.
Yes, Lord.
First match. Carmelo Hayes, who has done absolutely nothing on the main roster.
Oh.
To some people in attendance, he is that John Doe 16. They had botch after botch in that match. Seth Rollins had a match against Jinder Mahal for no damn reason.
Jesus Christ.
Someone consider Jinder Mahal as John Doe 16. So again, this is what I'm talking about. Keep that same energy that you want to talk about with him, with Cody Rhodes, because why with Cody Rhodes? If I'm the world champion, if I just beat Roman Reigns, the hell I just went through, you got me effed up if I'm about to go against a dude on his first night. Get out of my face.
And almost fucked up.
I mean, because if we're going to talk about, like, I don't know if we talk about the same people, Lord Demetrius, but Carmelo Hayes has a very bad record on the main roster.
Winless.
He's winless. So
he got a concussion.
Let's remember. Let's not forget that the match against Cal Fletcher wasn't even a title match.
No, it's elimination. Eliminator
match. So you're wrong there, Lord Demetrius.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to listen, Demetrius, you know I love you, and I love your shoes because we was matching. My whole thing is
love have to do with it? What does
it
love
has
have
everything to do with it. My whole thing is I know you get really moist when it comes. No, you know what? Lately you've been okay. You've been okay.
Is he one of them baked potatoes you be talking about?
No. Well, I mean, it really all depends on like what day and night you talk to Demetrius. Demetrius has been cool. He has been cool. But the one thing is, it's like, once again, if you're going to say like little takes like that, make sure you have facts to back up your claims. That's the only thing I care about when it comes to you.
Demetrius,
and
you
that
still
John
my boy
Doe
from
is a
Philly.
champion. And that John Doe, Kyle Fletcher is a champion. Kyle Fletcher puts on bangers.
Listen. Again, every time y'all saying this, I'm bringing up stuff that we witnessed live. Kyle Fletcher, Ring of Honor television title match against Lee. Forgot his name. Lee Johnson. Lee Johnson, another guy that learned firsthand off of AEW. Been killing in Ring of Honor. That match was his best match. Kyle Fletcher brought it out of him. Okay?
When they came here,
he said who was John
they had
Doe?
like 10 cars that night. I'm still mad at Tony Khan for that. I got to that show at 5 o'clock and leave at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm still mad. But it was like he was there. I was like, man, this is a great. Up next, we got Rampage. Tony, that's not what I paid for. I guess I'll say. Up next, we got Collision. We got AAA.
I gotta go to work.
I mean, he's like treating. He is literally treating his product like it's Black Friday. He's giving us like.
My ticket was So the show said on my ticket said AEW Diamond Night with ROH. It was before Eddie Kingston called out Claudio. So I'm like, oh, cool, I get Dynamite at ROH. I get there, ROH was first, then Dynamite. Then they came out, hey guys, get ready for Rampage. Oh, this is cool. Hey, I get ready for Collision. Oh, shit. We got another special. Go home for ROH. I said, all right, now wait, it's 12:30.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
But
bro.
it was people in my section legit like, oh, who the fuck is this? Hey, who was that? And I'm just like, nah, bro, this stuff. And Vikingo came out. It's when he was healthy. Vikingo came out, whole building on their feet by the time he got done.
Yep.
Tired.
So everybody, just want to let you know, y'all are watching episode 253 on all social media platforms. Remember to like, share, and comment on this podcast, please, everybody. Yes.
Especially if you on YouTube. Like the damn
podcast. Please like, y'all. Okay. All right, go ahead.
So when we talk about products right now, I guess that's what we're talking about. Well, this review. I think we talked about this, me, Chris, and Uncle Steve, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
People are looking at it in different eyes. I don't know if y'all got AEW glasses and trying to watch WWE and think y'all gonna get these great banger matches, and you watching AEW with WWE fucking glasses. Listen, these are two different products. All the companies are different companies that does it differently. Stop trying to think one company is gonna be like the other company. It's not. So if you got AEW, you know that the storylines it's not there yet, or you're not paying attention, but you know you're gonna get banger matches. Guess what? You get banger matches. That's what you're gonna get. You go to WWE and you think you're gonna get banger matches. No, you're not. You go get long-term stories, and you go find out maybe you might get a banger here and there. What you call it? A hidden gem, maybe. And I'm being nice on that one, but y'all gotta stop thinking that y'all gonna get WWE and AEW and then criticize the shit. And think you go get AEW wrestling because they got the same quality of wrestlers, but that's WWE. I know y'all watched WWE for years, for years. So why y'all act surprised when you don't get the same quality show in WWE like AEW?
Because I've noticed people are willing to let WWE, aka Triple H, slow cook with no issues. We're ready to jump on Tony Khan's head.
So, you know what? Since I said, Big Daddy's talking to you, Stormy.
Where?
Look at the comments.
Big Daddy!
I don't see it.
She's right here.
She's right there.
Hey, girl! What's up?
Look at this motherfucker.
I missed that girl. That's my guy. She looking more and more sexy. Listen, bitch.
Hey.
Wait. Hold on. Listen, you gonna make me turn. You gonna really make me turn.
Watch this.
You gonna really Really make me turn to start liking females now. I'm trying to tell you.
Watch this. See you next Saturday, Big Daddy.
Hey, I need you to give us some.
Oh, he got the.
Hold on a sec. Where's she?
What the?
What are we doing?
How you doing?
Oh, I criticize both.
It looks like a Tubi porno.
Listen.
Wait a minute.
Listen. Them Tubi pornos be off the fucking chain. I'm just letting you know.
Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me just
really?
say this. Hold on.
You're gonna turn this podcast into the ladies' man.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me just say this. This for Big Daddy. Let me just say that my favorite day of the week is Tuesday.
Hold up, bro. Did you just open up your shirt?
I did a little bit. Damn.
Lord, baby Jesus.
And let me just say this. Let me just say this, Miss. That I am one to always clean my plate.
Oh, Lord,
bro, you gotta at least say it in the ladies' man accent, you know.
Right.
Come on,
let me fix my life real quick. Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you.
You mean your Palm Pilot?
Hold on a second, real quick. Because when you look at this light screen. Who that voluptuous guy on that light
screen? You know what? Listen. Hey,
hold on, wait a minute. Because Chris talked about, oh, you gonna make me turn, baby. This switch over here was already turned on, so it ain't that. I'm just saying on you, baby.
Listen, listen. Number one, you need to put some more meat on them bones because there's
it's plenty, baby. It's plenty, baby.
Well, I mean that's not for me to
it's
know.
It's all in the bone that count for it. That's all you need to know.
The only bones you have is chitlins. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But I digress.
Hey, let me just say. Hold on. Let me just say. She is a
wait. Put Big Daddy's comment. Put Big Daddy's comment.
Hold on.
Put her comment. It's. We're gonna have to talk about this. No chitlins.
Hey, I need you to give us something.
We don't do shitty deals over here. You always clean your insides out before you do anything. But whatever. Let's move on to the wrestling shit. So,
as Chris would say, as we digress, please.
As we digress and we move on to the next subject.
Moving on.
Number one, first of all, Tony. Lights get together. We were talking, me, you, and Mid. We were talking about this earlier, so we can kind of we can pick up where we left off. So selective hearing and selective feelings, whatever. So we're gonna allow Jim Cornette to do this monkey type of shit. Matter of fact, let me get up this motherfucker. Hold on.
You got it?
Hold on. Yeah, but got that motherfucker. Shit, I was trying to talk about that shit on here.
So I didn't hear about this until Chris was on live, and then I saw Light Skin Gaijin's video. Jesus Christ. So, but did anybody listen to the podcast?
I listened to it, but like I said, like the whole thing is that I can listen to it, but if I see the
picture.
Yeah, if I see the picture, I'm not gonna want to look at your pot. I mean, I'm gonna be nosy and I'm gonna want to say okay, what the fuck are they watching? What's going on?
That's why I'm asking, because I don't think anybody went past this, because the anger of this is, look at the picture itself.
You got a black man and a Q-tip and a white man, a white T-man dressing up as a gorilla. Unless you change your complexion overnight or whatever, why the fuck you dressing like a fucking gorilla? This is not Planet of the Apes. What the fuck are you talking about? What are we doing? Jim Cornette, like I said, I understand that everybody likes him, very infatuated with him because he talk about AEW. But once again, when you start to come for me, my culture, and my color, and make it seem like we're going back to the 1960s, no, nigga, I'm going to fucking come for you. I'm going to fucking come for you.
340 is off. I just looked at it. It's only at 339. I
said, you got the game motherfucking fucked up.
Yeah, it's only at 339.
See?
That's what you call backlash. A true backlash.
39 right now.
And this is what we was talking about a little earlier about.
Yes, sir.
Like, people when you truly believe in something, and you all are 100% fighting for this and you feel pissed off, it makes a fucking difference. It showed that he knew he was wrong. Now, does he change his whole paragraph? I don't know.
We don't even have we have a PR person, but like, bro, you have a marketing, my nigga. You have a marketing team, and you telling me that you just gonna let this like slide? Like, how does that? Wait a minute, is he? Oh, never mind. I mean, you just gonna allow this to slide, and like just say like, oh, no one's gonna fucking talk about this?
Big Daddy know what this is. Big Daddy know what this is.
Oh, okay, never mind. Go ahead. Mid has something to say.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Mid.
Like I said earlier, I grew up a Jim Cornette fan. My second favorite tag team is the Midnight Express. Right. But here's my problem with it. And I didn't listen to the podcast. I don't care what he said. What he said does not matter. If we go dig up every single clip that he's ever posted on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, you ain't gonna find a single one with a gorilla in it. But this one. So he can kick rocks.
And that's crazy that you said that, because I also is a Midnight Express fan. I love that thing. I love that stuff. But then again, like, what's the old saying? Never meet your heroes.
That's right.
I'm not saying he's a hero, but he's one of those old school managers that you should get involved in wrestling that made the damn tag team scene, all that stuff. And when you start seeing, and you gotta think these platforms also open your eyes of these guys from back in the day, and you start seeing like, oh shit, this motherfucker, this and that. Jim Cornette is one of those guys that think this is the old school wrestling, where you are just here to be my boy. You are, when I say dance, you dance.
And you know what? With that mentality, you go fuck around and get your ass whooped.
I mean, he already did by Santino, but that's another story.
Jim Cornette,
around and get your ass whooped. That's what's gonna happen.
Jim Cornette is a major reason why tag team wrestling in the 80s were in the main event.
Yeah.
Why the Rock and Roll Express was in the main event, and he didn't even manage the Rock and Roll Express. It's because he pushed for tag team wrestling, and he was heavily involved with those two tag teams, with that great feud that is technically hasn't ended yet.
Right.
You know, Bobby Eaton is dead.
You would think he'll love AEW then, because AEW is all about tag team wrestling.
No. And the thing is, matter of fact, hold on, let's go to light skinned. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay. Cause you out there like, man, I'm getting tired of this fucking shit. Like,
these dudes.
I mean, you saw my TikTok earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how I felt about that.
Right.
I was, I scroll through TikTok and everybody's outraged at Vince for his nonsense. We throw shade at Tony Khan because he got up on the NFL Network on national TV and said what he said. I will agree. Probably not the best thing to say. But I understand why he said it, because McMahon hired the PR team that represented Harvey Weinstein. So I get why he said that, but probably not the best thing to say on television. But like I said, I don't know when you saw the picture. I saw the picture when my homegirl Abby shared it with me on Instagram.
Yeah, I didn't see it until this morning.
Yeah. So she shows me it last night, and I'm like, okay, so you got a Q-tip, which you're supposed to be representing Kyle Fletcher, so body shaming. And that's when this whole woke culture, they will get on you for that, but yet nothing was said. Now you have a picture of Swerve, and you got Jim Cornette, who is pictured and caricatured as a gorilla. What the hell are we doing? And didn't nobody say nothing?
Nobody said a goddamn thing.
And like I said, I slept on it. I said, you know what? Maybe somebody will say something. The only person that says anything was you, Chris. That was it.
and that's crazy, because that's
me off.
That's what I saw it. I didn't see this picture until Chris had it on live, and I was gonna come on live until I got a phone call, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Because we all week, like, listen, man, from Wednesday to probably this morning, all we heard was Tony Khan getting spiked on his head, then Tony Khan being on the NFL draft with a neck brace, then Tony Khan being on NFL Network saying the Harvey Weinstein thing, and I ain't seen nothing about this until this morning, and I was like, my thing is, we act so surprised with Jim Cornette.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not saying us. I'm not saying us.
I'm not surprised at the actions of Jim Cornette. I'm surprised at the actions of the so-called internet wrestling cesspool. Okay? That's what they are. They are a cesspool. They will sit up here and thump the Bible and talk about the morality and talk about, oh, this person shouldn't do this or this person shouldn't do that. But when a picture of a character of a monk, and we know the history of primates when it comes to being compared to us. Why is there no outrage? Why isn't nobody saying anything? You know why? Because whenever it happens to us, whatever, it's thrown on the back burner.
And then one thing that I'm also like, you know, go off of your point, Galgen, is that I really feel so uncomfortable when it's like when I'm talking to like a fellow WWE fan or like you know, not a WWE fan, but just a fellow black wrestling fan like myself. I don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells when I'm talking to them. Like, I'm having this in the back of my mind, like, is this person going to judge me? Are they going to blackball me? Or are they going to wait until I like fuck up and then they like, you know, say like, okay, you're no longer welcome in our community? Like, these are questions that is like going in the back of my head. And to Classic, I read what you said on TikTok, and I want you to understand this, my nigga. Me and you have been good friends since we have met each other. Please do not get the misconception that because we have argued or we have we agree to disagree that I am going to just like blackball you. That is not me. I am not that type of individual. I love to have conversations with you because me and you always clashing at the cookout. But once again, do not get it misconstrued that me and you are going to fall out over a comment. That's not me. Them other motherfuckers over there, the Connect 4 coalition, maybe them, but not me, because I don't roll like that.
I got a lot of
He said the Connect 4 coalition.
Right, he said
I did.
But you know what? I was going to say
people
don't think it's safe because I think me, T.O., and Story got the same thing, and look, we're still here.
Exactly. And I ain't gonna let nobody run me off of my platform because they feel some type of way. Like I said, I'm building my community. I'm concentrating on building my community. I don't need to be in somebody else's community, especially when it's a fucking cesspool. You can have that shit. Go ahead, T.O.
Lord. Can we put up Mr. Wick's comment? Swerve does not hate black people. Where's his notation that he hates black people? Just because he said he did not want to be labeled as on a list.
Wait,
that says, you know what? Right
Mr.
there.
Wick. Mr. Ethan
Yeah,
Wick
he said he hates black. He doesn't hate black people. He said like Moose, I do not want to be signaled out as a black wrestler. I want to be.
No. He did quotation.
No, he did quotation.
Quotation mark. That's what he's saying. That. Yeah, like, right. I know you about to get him. I know.
Man,
listen. T.O., that NY was melting. That NY hat was melting, bro.
Right. That shit was like.
Hey, T.O. looked like turned into that dude from the meme. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the
fuck? You gonna come for my goddamn block? You know,
he put the quotations, T.O., and he just let me tell you something.
Okay.
He put the
right. Yeah, come down to level 3. Jeez. Go ahead.
That's another thing too that I want to talk about. Stormy touched on that, you know, in the live that we talked about on TikTok about Swerve's comments about being on the PWIs for Black Wrestling, you know, top, and he made it in the top. He said, "Hey, that's cool, but I'd rather be in the more inclusive list." And I'm sorry, but when black folks heard that, that was like their version of "I'm not black, I'm OJ." All right, that's what it sounded.
What?
I guess. I mean,
Hey,
that sounds
you know
about
what
right.
that what that quote has done to black folks. They sit there like, what did you say? You're
Right,
not
that's
black.
like one of them double takes. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. And
that song was on repeat too.
Right,
What?
that part.
Oh, I wanted to the person who just made that comment about Swerve being upset with Hit Row, it was when he got the new script for Hit Row and was like, that's not, they wanted to turn Hit Row into Crime Time 2.0. And that's not what they were in NXT. Remember in NXT, they had that swagger. What was the first thing they did in their debut? We at the show, we Hit Row. And he like,
that is so fucking moist. Like, I'm like, bro, you can't get me to understand that. Like, I'm supposed to take you serious, talk about hero. I mean, you sound like the 3-man band.
So listen,
you know what?
He who must not be named saw that and was like, "Oh my God, people are buying tickets to watch rap music." Hey, I got an idea. You guys go out there, you do your thing.
I mean, that wasn't like the 3-man band. What was that? What was that song? What was that like? That group that Diddy called making the band or some shit.
His show? Come on, Day 20.
Yeah, that's exactly. No. The other one.
The first one?
No, the second one.
Oh, the second one.
With Die-Line?
Die-Line. Because I spit hot fire.
Did you see? Hold on, wait. Did you see Gender interview? Who he said was almost in 3MB? It's supposed to be Dean Ambrose.
What?
He said it was going to be. He said it's supposed to be Dean Ambrose.
Hey, when you get a chance, clip that part because all of us changed our face when you said that. Like you said, Dean Ambrose, everybody's like, "Nigga, say it again. Say it again."
Gender said he was watching backstage.
It's over.
Wait. I mean, because that does not mix. Dean Ambrose being in the 3-man band.
He was the first name pitched, and then Gender was like, "Watch it be me." And he said the next week he got the call like, "Hey, you, Drew, and he get ready. Y'all gonna be out there in the tag match." He like, "What?"
Wow.
He said that's He was like, they pitched around names, and he said Dean was first. And he made the joke like, "Watch it be me in there with you." And the next week, he goes, "Well, do I still want my trunk? No, Vince went out in leather. Go get fitted."
Hey, I always think the 3-man band thing because it got Drew McIntyre that fucking finisher. That's about it.
Because his pants ripped.
Right. That's the only reason.
So if you don't, for those of you in the comment section, when Drew McIntyre wore the leather pants, he couldn't do the big boot, so he would jump to do it. Thus, we got the Claymore.
The Claymore, thanks to those skinny leather pants.
Now, let me see what Skrilla was saying. He was like, "We fight so hard to get out of the survival mode, then your own people put you back in it when you become successful, bro." When I tell you that this has been the story of my life. Like, me and you have talked about this like several times, and I be telling people, I say, listen, I would never got to this point if I said, listen, I know that there's people that's going to dislike this podcast, and there are people that's going to love this podcast. But then at the same time, you're trying to get your message out there, and there are going to be entities, there are going to be forces that don't want you to succeed at all because they're trash in real life. So like my whole thing is, it's like, once again, like I told you, I said, dude, sometimes you're going to have to kick down that fucking door forcibly. You're going to have to, because nobody is going to be successful but you. People are going to say like, oh, well, I like your ability, but no, there's no buts. I know that I'm the shit, and I'm going to show you that I'm the shit. So sometimes you don't need people permission. You just have to knock down that fucking door and just be done with it.
Hey, I'm trying to read the comment. Right, the one with the red shirt, which is me, I want a copy of that video we took together.
Oh, Gary.
Yes, Gary. Yes, Gary was talking about you earlier. So he wants that video that me, Gary, and Luke did when I called his belt a cum stain.
Wait. I don't got it. I think
you don't got it.
Luke got it.
Okay, so look, I thought so because I think that was his cousin that actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get in touch with Luke then. Yeah,
we got a lot of indie wrestlers on the things. We got a lot of indie wrestlers.
What? Yes. Yes. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
Gary is like 6'10" and can flip. It's like he's another person. Like when I say with Tiberius, we're in the era of the big guys who doing moves. Like if y'all go follow TikTok, he's like,
yes,
the dude legit 6'10". It looks weird because it's like why can you flip?
That's
what do you? It's like I think of that sound when it's like you are a pretender. We need you because the Lakers need a center. Like why are you out here flipping? Get on the damn.
You know, it's scary when I see motherfuckers like 10'8", I mean 6'8" to 7'1". Trying to do, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. If someone that tall, they shouldn't even be wrestling. But
10'8".
They that tall play basketball and just dumping like that.
10'8" is like in the fucking atmosphere, bro.
Hey, you be the starter of the NBA. But
starter.
You can't walk right.
I don't think you can walk. Yeah, like I've noticed, like after 7'3", guys, it's always that big toe and it's in their career.
Oh, not that big toe.
Bradley?
Who's that? Giant Gonzalez?
Y'all mean broke his big toe was never the same.
He said he's 6'7".
I thought he was 6'10".
Yeah, he was 6'7".
Well, you look 6'10".
Around that size, 6'8" to like 7'1", they be doing some crazy shit. Like what's his name, Lance? He be scaring me when he do that stuff because
you talk about Lance Archer.
Yeah, he almost broke his neck one time doing
these
that.
Big guys, man, the era of big guys. It's they moving like the cruiserweights.
Exactly.
Cool. That's cool. You could do it. That's cool. You could do it. You can't do it. Don't try it.
So y'all, like right now we just hit the 2-hour mark. So I'm gonna give you guys a choice. We can either wrap up in 10 minutes or we can talk about, matter of fact, audience comment section. There are 51 people that's in here that's watching. So I want to ask you guys, what do you guys want us to cover? Because you know this is my last show. Before I leave.
Yeah, stop saying it like that. Like you about to go to the upper room.
No,
hey, y'all, I need y'all to know this is my last Sunday dinner.
This ain't his last show. He's
Kiss
going to
my
rehab.
ass. Kiss my ass. I'm going to rehab for a couple of months or whatever, and then I'll be back. But no, I want to ask you guys what y'all want us to keep going? Okay, cool.
All right.
So you know what? Hold on. Willis wants to keep going because him and Eric Bischoff had a beef on Twitter, and he wants to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Willis got cursed out by Eric Bischoff.
Right. So Mr. Willis got cussed by not only Eric Bischoff, but who else did you get cussed out by?
Yeah, you answered that real quick. He got like 40,000 views.
40,000 views. Yeah, and this. Okay. All right. We'll keep going. So what we'll do is the next subject. We'll talk about like best promotion of the week. What you guys think? Best promotion? Y'all want to go around? No, we can go around.
We talking about all?
Okay. So we got AEW over here. What about you, Enforcer?
New Japan.
Okay. Got New Japan. Stormy. Who you got?
AEW.
Okay. Light Skin Gouger, who you got?
I got AEW because the draft was trash.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute. It's out.
Of course.
AEW without a doubt.
Got you. Okay. The draft. The draft is just like the draft. It was drier. Listen, the draft was drier than somebody's pussy in the Sahara Desert. I do not know.
Jaden Daniels.
Why? You know what? We
Can you still hear me?
Caleb Williams. Yes.
Yes. What do you want?
In the words of my 6th grade teacher, what was the point? Why did you do this? There was the draft. The first round pick, Bianca, you staying where you at. The next pick, Cody, you staying where you at. The next pick, girl with the briefcase, you coming on up. Next person, hey, you staying where you at. Everybody stayed on the same show. There was no shake up, nothing different, no big moment. Like, what was the point?
They said they did the rules. I mean, the rules was champions for the first time. Champions
that is stupid to me. So, like, what's the whole point of having a fucking draft when you want to just let your favorites stay where they're at? There's no point of having a draft in.
I'm going to tell you why they did that.
Why?
It's for when, I think they did it for when Roman get back.
So they're doing it because of fucking Roman?
I
fuck out of here.
On SmackDown.
I tell people this all the time. Like, it's very easy to know who's gonna get drafted because everybody that's married gotta stay together. So you see Seth Rollins on Raw, just already know Becky Lynch gonna be on Raw, and you see fucking Jimmy Naomi gonna go on SmackDown. Just know Jimmy gonna stay on SmackDown. So that's one way. Then The only thing that happened on there was Braun Breaker is the only one that actually switched shows. Everybody else stood there, or they came from NXT.
Hey,
so
Mr.
I'm
T-Bone.
trying to figure out why Shelton Benjamin. I mean, not Shelton Benjamin, but what was the name? I'm sorry, Cedric Alexander. Yes,
That
Cedric
was so
Alexander.
sad.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
what I don't know if you saw my reply.
Yeah, me and Stormy, like, so I put the video up, and Stormy put sad. So I think he's talking about Braun Breaker these quick matches. But he said no, it's sad because Cedric Alexander, which I understood where he going. Because you gotta think about this. Y'all know exactly. I love the Hurt Business. I'm still pissed off that he broke it up.
Moment of silence.
And Cedric, Shelton, and Bobby Lashley was the closest thing that Raw had to the Bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
So I understood where Stormy comes from after he said his video. But the thing is, as far the last thing I know about Cedric Alexander, he's supposed to be doing a tag team with the guy that just left or broke up with
Dante the Asantis. What's his name?
So,
Asante the Adonis.
So he's supposed. So they supposed to when they finish the draft, they supposed to be a tag team officially.
They've been attacking on main event for like the past 2 months.
So they doing they did the matches. They about to do vignettes. I guess it's official. So they needed a body to give the Braun Breaker. They chose Cedric.
So let's kind of talk about this one that Abby is talking about. She said, I saw a tweet claiming that they're trying to make Braun the new Goldberg. Yes, you are absolutely correct, sweetie.
You're not wrong.
So once again, let me talk about this real quick because it seems like nobody's not talking about this. So everybody's moist about Triple H and this new era or whatever. So what is new about this era that everybody is so like excited about? Because it seems like I'm seeing the same thing.
You ain't seen the camera angles?
That's the only thing new,
nigga.
That's it.
Shut up.
That's it. The only thing new is the camera follows them through the back when they got the microphone and talking to the right, or you got fucking Jay going to the outside pushing fans out the way trying to get selfies and looking up at fucking. That's the only thing he did differently. Now look, it's a picture out there right now of the women's division of SmackDown in 2019. And it's the same damn women. I think T.O. you put it up. It's the same damn women, only with deeper and more makeup. It's the more makeup era. That's all it is. Okay? There's nothing new about this era, except for there's no Vince McMahon gorilla. There's no Vince McMahon gorilla.
There's no Kevin Dunn with 14 different camera cuts.
Are you talking about Bucktooth Billy?
Yeah, Bucktooth Billy.
I think people are looking at too.
Fuck out here, beef.
But here's the thing, though. I feel like if Braun Daddy didn't make that comment about the transgender female wrestler, they would have let him go back to being a Steiner. Because when they talked about potentials to beat Roman, he was the first name. Like, oh, we could do something. The Steiners and that family, we could do something. And then he made that comment, and they was like, all right, you gonna stay Breaker. We're not. Because his dad, they were supposed to be involved with one of his title matches, and they cut it when that comment came out.
But the only thing different about Braun Breaker, everybody want to compare him to Goldberg. At least Braun Breaker could go past 20 minutes. Braun Breaker, at least I can say that Braun Breaker. I didn't say I see the problem. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. But I'm saying though, we see him go. We see Braun Breaker go past 20 minutes in main event in wrestling.
Yeah, of course.
We know Goldberg. I don't give a fuck. Are we talking about 1998 Goldberg, or we talking about Huff and Puff 2021 Goldberg? He can't go past 5 minutes.
But the thing about this is like, okay, look, and then I'm giving it a light skin gouging again. So my whole thing is that why are we using this Goldberg formula? Like, this formula is out fucking dated. The Goldberg, like, you put a gimmick on a Goldberg, especially on a person that clearly doesn't need it. Like Jay, she didn't need it. Braun Breaker, he doesn't need it. Like, Braun Breaker can actually wrestle. Jay, on the other hand, moving on.
The reason why they are Bill Goldberging this guy is because they do not have a plan for him. Guarantee you that.
So what's the whole point of putting him on the main roster?
Because they ain't had nothing left for him.
Because he runs very fast.
That too. He almost clotheslined himself in the rope.
You know what they're gonna do with him? I'll tell you what they're gonna do with him.
It's the truth.
Shut up.
He runs fast.
Hold on.
Yo,
You
This
saw
what
it.
they do with-
I mean, you might as well call his ass Forrest Gump then, for that matter.
Hold on.
that
Wait.
I was running.
This is what they do with Braun Breaker.
running.
This is Braun Breaker's new gimmick. Whenever he comes out, they have to reinforce the ring because he runs the rope so fast. Remember, he moved the ring when he hit the rope. So
They
that's gonna be
told
his new
me to
gimmick.
run, and I was running through the ropes, Jedi, and it was good, Jedi.
No, that's gonna be his new gimmick. They
Don't
go,
look at
"Oh
me
my
like
God,
that."
You see, the crew has to come out and reinforce the ring because Braun Breaker can move the ring. He runs so fast. We're gonna go to commercial break while they get the ring ready for Braun Breaker, and it's incredible speed. We'll see you after this.
So maybe he should go for the speed championship then. Maybe he should do that.
He might.
That would be awesome. If it happens, I swear to God, if it happens, it's because they heard this podcast.
Bro, his matches don't. You can watch a whole Braun Breaker match on TikTok.
That wasn't. I'm so serious. That was not supposed to be a shot, though. But I just like.
Here's the crazy thing: if VKM was in charge, he would literally build some type of device that would tell you how hard Braun Breaker is hitting the ropes and make him compete against other wrestlers.
I got you, Mid-South.
How hard?
Oh my God, Braun Breaker with the velocity speed force of 82 gigahertz. Let's see who can top that.
Velocity speed force.
But real quick, Cameron.
He'll have a
Grimes
fake
went
scientist.
Cameron Grimes went on Busted Open this past week and talked about his release and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
He said that there was a huge power struggle between Vince and Triple H. If you're a Triple H guy,
not surprised.
No, wait, hold on.
And they told me I don't know what I'm talking about. I said this.
Listen,
Chris, to tell you, I said this, and I got told in debate to Karen, I don't know what I'm talking about.
No. Cameron Grimes confirmed. He said when they were making transition from NXT Gold to NXT Skittles, is because if you were if you're a Triple H guy, Vince McMahon wanted to send you home. You had to be a Vince guy. And then when Triple H went to the main roster or whatnot, when Vince was still there, they said that the locker room was so divided. There was Vince guys and Hunter's guys. If you're a Hunter guy, your matches got cut. You weren't getting a push.
T.O. Who everybody just got released? Who guys were they?
But I'm gonna say this about Cameron Grimes. I'm gonna stand by this.
Vince's guys.
Cameron. Now Trevor Lee. You're Trevor Lee again now. Okay. You crying on social media. Who wipe the tears, son. You got opportunity to freaking have a chip on your shoulder and make a star yourself and make them call you. Make them call you, and you got the power to say, "Nah, I'm good." Or you want to come back there.
But he was a star in TNA or Impact.
When did that crazy redneck dude?
That's what I said. Trevor Lee was the redneck savage. He was redneck savage. He was the man in PWG. He was the man in TNA. He was the man in AAW. He knows how to wrestle. He could get those opportunities again. So don't make a fucking tape crying. Well, you got the opportunity. They waiting for you. Make some phone calls. There's opportunity out there. Everybody think, I got 530. He's nowhere to go. Man, listen. Go somewhere.
I ain't gonna knock him though, because the man said it was his dream job. So
it's everybody's dream job though.
Tiberius just said he's like, I would love to be on Raw. That's my dream. I want to go over there. But if anybody else gives me a contract, I'm not gonna turn him down. He said, I want to take it, but that's my dream.
But Miss South, come on, man. You watch wrestling. Everybody that was in NWA always said, I want to go to New York. New York was WWF. And that's everybody. That's the number one company. That's the number one money pay. But at the end of the day, when you get there, you got two choices: stay there and take it, or get the fuck out before you lose your damn mind.
No doubt.
Thank you, Stormy. I had to pause for a minute and think about this. But still, I mean, everybody's dream is to go to where the biggest money opportunity but at the same time, you either go to be a star or you're not. Everybody, you can't make WWE they used to have a chance to make everybody a star. You can't do that now because all wrestling fans want wrestling.
Yep.
If WWE's not providing that for them,
bullshit.
But I'm saying WWE is not providing that. You got to make sense.
No, I'm gonna stop you right there, mother.
Whoa!
Because wrestling fans do not know what the fuck they want anymore.
I do got kids and I do fuck mothers, but how dare you?
Say what?
He called me a motherfucker. I'll take that literally. I take that.
Wait.
No,
but
it's
did
because
you say that
you do screw mothers?
Yeah, you say you screw mothers on.
My wife sleeps. Shut up.
Some fans want entertainment with wrestling. Some fans want wrestling with entertainment.
Yes.
Exactly. But think about it, right? To how you said it, yes. But how many times did we hear we want Rock and Roman, and then we had a chance to get Rock Roman? What everybody do? Cry. We didn't want Cody. Roman. We want Cody.
I have a conspiracy theory on that one. I feel like that was planted by the company that we want Cody because a certain person.
I wanted Rock and Roman. No, Diddy.
No. Hear me out. You gotta okay. Think about this, right? If you're a conspiracy theorist, hear me out. Listen to me. You got somebody in charge who had a chance to get back into action, but they had the medical condition happen. And now one of your arch nemesis is still in shape to possibly come main event WrestleMania on your watch. Let me go print out these signs real quick and give it to the crowd. Triple H was behind it. The same way I feel like Triple H told Stephanie, when you go into work, I got this. I got you. He played all that.
And speaking of which, we have not covered about the 90-day no compete clause, which is non-existent anymore.
Yes,
is that correct?
Not anymore.
Yep.
Well, so does that apply to the wrestlers since WWE?
Now apply to everybody. Now apply to everybody.
That's
everybody.
That's sports in general.
That means
in general, right?
That means as soon as the news come out, you are released. Phone calls are allowed to be made.
You can. Right. That means you can go to the right.
And I think it believes that they go for business. So like if I work at Fashion Nova, I can go at Sheen.
Jacquez said it's not yet.
Yeah.
So who got to vote on this shit?
The Congress.
Oh Lord!
You know they got to put it through the House.
The same guy that did TikTok.
We're trying to. Right,
hey,
that part.
Hey, real quick, I just want to say though, Biden's best press conference was, Mr. President, what do you think they could do about this hurricane down there? Well, did they take the COVID shots? That was the best one. Yeah, that was the best one.
I don't like Biden.
It was the best one. They said, Mr. President, yes, you front row. Go ahead.
Y'all get wrestler on y'all Hills Life podcast. Quick.
Hold on. Let me bring it up so we can answer it. Okay.
We have wrestlers on here.
We just. I think you missed it. I think you just missed it because we just had an indie wrestler on here.
And then in the comments, Adriana, the one Big Daddy, the one who called me Boo thing, she's a wrestler. See? Right. We also interviewed her as well. Like we have had like many wrestlers on here. I'm trying to do another interview too.
So yeah. So everybody, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to final thoughts, unfortunately. We're gonna go to final thoughts. Yeah, you got to go to sleep, gotta work tomorrow. So what we're gonna do is let's go with should we go with our guest first?
Yes.
Should we go to guest? Okay. All right, light skin it, you can go.
My final thoughts are this.
If I can drag you.
My final thoughts are this. Enforcers touched on it. You know, a lot of people have touched on it. Pro wrestling is for everybody. And you're not going to get the same style from every company you watch. Mm-hmm. Do not allow those who get paid to critique this product that we love dictate what you watch. You and only you know what you like and know what you want to get out of what you are enjoying. So I don't care if Dave Meltzer rated a match and it didn't give it 5 stars when I felt it was 5 stars. I don't care about Dave Meltzer's opinion, and I'm sure as hell Dave Meltzer doesn't care about mine. So as far as I'm concerned, again, stop letting other people dictate what you watch when it comes to professional wrestling.
Cool.
I agree. I concur.
All right. All right, Miss South, go ahead.
Pro wrestling is entertainment. So don't be fooled by the masses when they tell you that a particular company doesn't tell stories, that a particular company isn't like the company that they prefer. I do a lot of content only on AEW because I'm a wrestling fan, and there's plenty of other folks on the internet doing content on the main company, the major company. You can tell stories in the ring. It doesn't have to be a promo before a match. It doesn't have to be something that happened on the internet somewhere. You can tell your story. As a matter of fact, to break it down even further, you can start a feud in a wrestling match. That's how most feuds started back then. It wasn't always somebody grabbed a microphone and called somebody out. A feud, WWE uses the Royal Rumble to start feuds sometimes now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's inside of a match. That's been going on since the beginning of time. Feuds can start inside of matches. Entertainment, stories can be told inside of a match. It does not have to be what we now think is the traditional way. Let's clear our minds out of what we've seen for the last 20 years. Wrestling has not always been done one way. Wrestling is done multiple ways. Go look at any other company. Everybody does it different, as someone mentioned earlier. That's all I got.
Okay, cool. Enforcer, you are next.
Well, our guest pretty much said it all. Because for so long, Dirty always controlled the narrative of what was history back then. They probably told you they got their ass with 83 years, but they ain't gonna tell you the other times they got their ass whooped. This ain't the first time that somebody threatened Dirty. Okay, there's been other wrestling companies that got their attention, all that stuff. Well, what I want you to do, I think that you need to do as a wrestling fan. If you don't like AEW, don't watch it. Don't watch it so you can freaking bash it and say, oh, this and that. If you don't like AEW, don't watch it. You don't like WWE, don't watch it. It seems like that's the norm now. The norm now is I'm gonna go to the show I don't like, that I paid money to go. I'm going to pay money to go to the show I don't like, so I can find a way to bash them. So I'm gonna go early and take a picture of empty seats, knowing that no one's there yet because the damn gate's not open, and say, "Oh, look at this! They're not even sold out." You know it's bullshit. Okay. Right? There's other opportunities out there. There's other companies instead of these two companies. Give them a chance. You don't like it, then move on to the next company. It's that simple. It's not just two freaking companies. It's hell. There's more than freaking 5. Counting, and you count indies, oh my god. There is a thing called options. Use it. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Stormy, the Endless Storm.
And
go ahead.
Do the Endless Storm voice. Oh, you're mute.
You're muted.
I got so excited I forgot to unmute myself. It is your Endless Storm. And I'm going to do things a little bit differently for my final thought because, number one, we have a certain holiday coming up, Cinco de Mayo. And if you watch Collision, you know who came back. So let me say this. Lo siento si mi español es malo. El toro blanco ha vuelto y estoy muy feliz.
How long you practice that?
You practiced that for a minute, didn't you?
Hold on. Soy la tormenta si fin y un buen Dia. In English. School is back. Roosh is back, ladies and gentlemen. That means the greatest faction in all of professional wrestling is back. La Facción Inagalobles. Tony Khan, it is time for you to realize that you have in your presence 3 men who are willing to change the game. Yes, you got rid of Jose the assistant, but that's okay. Press Tense, Jalisco, and Roots is now fully healthy, and I hope y'all ready. Trios, bang, 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 gang, look out. Scissors, we're done with that. Look out. I hope y'all ready, because it is now time for LFI to win gold. And also what you about to say?
I was about to say they fired the assistant.
Yeah, he got released.
Oh shit!
Jose got released. He was one of the releases.
Pound your chest, fist up.
So that's why he talked about trying to link back up with Andrade. So we'll see what happens with that.
Oh,
but yeah, that's my final thoughts. My boy Roosh is back. I'm very excited. And to all the people out there talk about how y'all want to support everybody, go give Athena your damn support. That woman has been killing it without getting the proper love that she deserves. Son, go, what are you doing? So that woman deserves all love. And to Big Daddy, I'll see you on Tuesday, baby. Have my plate ready.
Ooh.
Oh, my tacos, right?
All right. T.O., you sleeping?
I was taking notes from Stormy Spanish, Yo soy Oladora.
All right. We turn to Telemundo.
But yeah, so my final thoughts is simple. My wife's from Illinois, so I could go to Illinois anytime I want to. I'm from Brooklyn. I could go to Brooklyn or New York anytime I want to. Go Knicks, go Rangers, go Yankees.
Yankees. That's all.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, so you just gonna leave it like that? Just.
I'll be in Harlem June 15th.
Okay. Man.
Bang, bang. That Don DeMarco.
Come on, Chris.
I did not expect to walk away from this podcast because I've been doing this like almost 6.5 years straight. But especially after everything that's going on in my life right now, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, spiritually, physically, I really have to get myself together. You know what I'm saying? This past week really had opened up my eyes, and everybody that's giving me like nothing but support and the love, even the haters, whatever, like you basically telling me that it's a reason why this podcast exists. It's a reason why I'm here for a reason. And I know Ziggy and the rest of everybody on this podcast they're going to do wonders, like, as in the next coming weeks and months and what have you. I will tell you, when I come back, I will be stronger than ever. Trust me when I tell you that. I'm not leaving just because, I'm just leaving just for kicks or whatever. I have to leave because I have to get my spirit together. I really do. I will be continuing to cook out on TikTok. So if you guys do want to join me over there, TikTok is or more so the cookout is more so going to be basically life situations, life story. You know what I'm saying? Like if you guys have done a cookout on TikTok on Twitter, if you guys have experienced that, that we talked about everything. We talked about wrestling, we talked about sports, we talked about like life and all that good shit. So I'm gonna be focusing on that over there. But yes, as of tonight, I'm giving all the power over to Ziggy. So Ziggy will be running hashtag Heels for Life. I will be in the background doing my stuff or whatever and get myself mentally prepared to make my comeback. Everybody in the comments, I want y'all to understand is that this has been our biggest show yet. And this is across all platforms. We are almost made it to 60 viewers tonight. So give you guys a round of applause. Thank you. We had a kick-ass interview with Tiberius, and then we also brought on our friends from TikTok, Mid-South, always a pleasure. You even coming on here, light skin and gouging. I have so much respect for you. You have no idea. But everybody, I am gonna miss y'all. I'm gonna miss y'all doing these podcasts on YouTube. But once again, show the fellas the respect that you give me. And like I said, just rock with them. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all gonna miss me, but once again, I have to do this for me. Until that time, y'all, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Follow us on social media. Follow all the heel co-hosts. Follow them on their social media platforms. I love you. I love you guys. I'm gonna miss you. Y'all stay up and remember, do not let motherfuckers take your voice away from you. Your voice is your own. Do not let anybody deter you from watching any type of wrestling or anything that you do in life. And like I said, if you guys want to reach out to me, you know where to hit me up. Until that time, I'll see you guys later, and peace out. Why are y'all so moist? Why y'all doing that? Why y'all doing that? Why y'all doing that? Anyway,
be back in like a month. You'll be good.
Really? That's how you feel? That's
Be
how you
back
feel?
in a month.
Bye, y'all. See y'all.
Bye.